purge this place and strike down any who dare to rise again. By the comet, that is my decree!
Alright, that should be that. Welcome on in, everyone. Welcome, welcome to the first stream for the channel. How is everything sounding there? Are everyone able to hear everything alright comparatively to me to the game? Mostly just testing to make sure. We had streamed before when I had a previous channel that was not Total War, but it didn't handle things so well, so I just want to make sure stuff is working as intended. Business, and you all are seeing the map as we are currently, or is it stuck over on the Be Right Back screen? Because on my side it's looking like we're a little bit stuck. Alright, well, I'm going to act like everything is good to go unless you tell me otherwise, so we'll start things up. So, first things first, I guess we'll go ahead and just show off the overall settings I've got going. This is going to be Volkmar the Grim on very hard campaign, hard battle difficulty. The settings we are using for the computer here, we'll see if it can run with this, but this is as high as it is for my normal recordings there, so this is trying to keep things as equal as normal. Alright, we'll get on back into it. So, for Volkmar, we get to worry about the Books of Nagash, kind of same as we would if we were the Tomb Kings. And these will be rewarding us with Righteous Zeal and other nice bonuses. I have started this campaign more than most. Haven't gotten very far, but started, restarted over and over again. So we have to hunt down all of the Books of Nagash, and these will give us nice things. So the first one over here by... Well, that's lying to me. The first one's actually here over the fourth book. Give us more replenishment rate across the board there. Okay. We'll love to hear it. Thanks, Bethany. Thank you for the info. Yep, so the fourth book will be the first one we get to, but it's going to take us a second to get over there and fight that army. That one's not going to be any kind of joke at all. We will jump our lovely Witch Hunter. See what kind of stats we got with him. Kind of traits. We have one that is perceptive, so we get more magical item drop chance and line of sight. So that's not terrible. I'm sure we could get better traits that were for more stabbing. And we'll deal with what we got for now, though. Jump him into Volkmar's army.
Looking ahead, I will cast out all evil.
You sure will. And your marvelous mustache will play a huge role in that. We've got our great swords, our flagellants, the lovely lads that with Volkmar get a bonus versus infantry. So if you're wanting to see what kind of stats or unique effects that Volkmar is going to be rolling with, he is the head of the cult of SIGMAR and the most powerful religious leader in the Empire. He's got +2 rank, recruit rank for Witch Hunters and Warrior Priests, bonus versus infantry, extra for Flagellants, Empire Knights, and Free Company Militia, and then a drop to the cooldown on his battle prayers, and accusation for all of the Witch Hunters in his army. Beautiful, let's get into it. King Omaha here, your death is nigh.
Purge the heretic.
Heretics must be purged. This is obviously a very easy first battle, but we are definitely going to fight it on out. We've got our mortars and all sorts of other objects to help. The only issue with fighting the Tomb Kings is they always are going to have the Shabti to summon. So if you're not careful, you can pretty easily rip apart your missile units or even your siege early, and then you don't have them for your later fights, which is real bad. Let's get this battle going. And I do edit out most of the load screens normally, so you'll have to suffer with me as I sit through the old bar of progression. That's just fine. We've got this crater to turn into a further crater. Let's get our mortars set up on the wall here. Onto the side, a little bit of high ground for them. We'll have the handguns and crossbows slightly forward there. Empire Knights up on top to keep them protected. Same thing with Halberdiers, we're going to keep them kind of behind our missile troops. to respond whenever those Ushabti show up. Now the missile troops, where they are able to support themselves a little bit better. And then the swordsmen in behind them as well. The skeletal horsemen, I guess, are more likely to go the other way. So let's get swordsmen up front here in front of the crossbows. Try to absorb the arrows from the skeleton archers, and we'll have the flagellants in behind. Pretty nasty target for those horsemen to charge into. Excellent. We'll have the witch hunter defending the flanks. Volkmar up front. We have the great swords as the flanking force on this side here. Awesome. We'll take a quick look at all of our units because the Empire is one we actually haven't got around to playing too much on the channel. And in my own personal time, I don't tend to dive into the Empire. You lizardmen, for sure. Scaly boys all the time. Alright, lovely mortars. These guys are going to rack up tons of kills. Same thing with the Empire Knights. They got a pretty nice buff in the last patch there, so they're performing quite a bit better. They're much more speedy, hit a little bit harder, and don't die quite as fast. Alright, well, let's get the infantry all grouped up. Missiles as well. I will just kind of keep the mortars and knights on their own. These three together, and we'll get this thing going. Come on over there, you bone boys. Scoot everyone up, except for the halberdiers. We'll keep them up. Just so that we don't have to worry about them attacking the mortars nearly as much. First canisters of boom crash down, hitting both of the targets there. Not bad, not bad. Let's have them try to range some shots in on the skeleton archers. A Volkmar taking the head of the battle there. We'll start sending the Empire Knights around. Bring it. Rotate the handguns so that they can fire on the horsemen they're coming on in. And we'll move the flagellants up. Now let's move them up to about here for now. Bring them all the way around. The mortars are doing really good work on the archers there. Bring you guys forward to start firing on these skeleton archers. Have Volkmar dodge that. Bring them on around. Empire Knights, go ahead and finish off these skeleton archers that are on our way. You guys all charge in. Let's go ahead and have them retreat. It may take a little bit of damage, but luckily the skeleton horsemen did not quite get a full charge off, so they should get torn to shreds now. We'll get them up on the hill so they can fire up and over our lads, and the swordsmen go through the line. A lovely flank there. Extra melee attack for everyone. That should eliminate those archers pretty quickly. SIGMAR's sons versus the, I guess the ancient sons of Khemri. Quite hard, lads. We definitely will want to pull Volkmar away from the Tomb King there. They do have a bit of supernatural stamina and damage, so let's pull him away before he gets torn up too much. Ouch. That pistol firing on you. We'll keep the knights back. And try to get the handguns all firing in on the king there. Keep the lads ready. These two should easily be able to deal with those skeleton warriors, especially with... Oh, we can't use the battle prayer just yet. That's fine. Pull them on over. Should be able to fire over the tops of your friends, but if not, let's bring them off to the side there. Beautiful. Ooh, bad. Exploding the boys for no reason there. Alright, bring them off to the side. Volkmar, come on around. We can keep kind of charging in and out of combat with this poor fool. But ripping those shots. He's definitely the scariest part of this entire army. Pull on away, you have one hit. Get a ton of damage. Here we can get his back to the missiles there. He's faster too. Turns out no. Much slower. Alright, great swords. You jump on in here and help out with this. Flagellants on the other side. We should finish him off pretty quickly. Volkmar, pull on away. You do not win that fight in the long run. Come on over. We'll activate the old hammer again. Taking forever for us to bring down just a single Tomb King. There he goes. I didn't see the Ushabti summon, which is a little bit interesting. Maybe we took them out a little bit too fast. Take the win, though. Hello, hello, Orca. Welcome. Alright. And hammer time. King Omhoff has been crushed. We will actually go ahead and, I think, execute these captives for a bit of experience there. 200 gold was not all that exciting. And we have to seek out the Books of Nagash and we recruit high-ranked witch hunters and warrior priests. Need some gambler's armor there, that's not bad.
The righteous hammer.
Bit of ward save, we'll never turn it down. We'll go ahead and grab the Grand Shield of Faith. I like working towards the Grand Soulfire as fast as we can. It drops down a pretty nasty bombardment that does all sorts of bad things to the undead here. We'll have lots of those to fight. Let's get moving on to the Plain of Tuskers next.
Tremble before me.
On surrounded. Very similar army there, except that they do not have a Tomb King, which will make Volkmar's job quite a bit easier. Let's get right on in. Oh, for sure, yeah. Mortar's exploding our own guys. And that's going to continue to be the case probably the entire campaign. Well, that first one's a gimme. They used to have at least a little bit more dangerous first battles, like over in the Medieval 2 and Shogun. But now they're quite a bit more just for teaching you the ropes. If you were too busy to try the tutorial. We kind of have the very similar setup there. I don't mind keeping the lads in formation, although I think we'll have the swordsmen holding here. And we'll have the flagellants in formation so the rifles can fire up their entire rank the entire time. We'll pull them back just a little bit. A bit more like so. Have you out further so you can actually get some shots and slow the guys down, and Volkmar up front holding the focal point there. Alright, infantry ranged all together, and then we'll do the heroes, the lads. Well, let's do it. Where are you hiding? I will leave everyone but the halberdiers back. Grab you two. There they are. Move over this way a bit. Pull the witch hunter as well, and then let's get the knights into formations. We'll just have them kind of run across the field there, get set up on this side. Start feeding those archers some spicy freedom seeds. I don't like that one bit. Sizable hit. They may start trying to wiggle around. It doesn't like being shot at by the artillery at all. As one would expect. Just keep arranging them out. We can have the Empire Knights just charge in because that group of spearmen is pretty well damaged already. Yeah, just go ahead and charge on in. Not everyone. You stay here. Just the Knights. Alright, they're going to fall back. We are going to go ahead and just keep moving. That should allow the mortars to actually get another set of shots in and explode that whole formation. We'll start scooting around behind. You stand here. We'll get ready for that next group coming on in. Yep, charge them now. Spearmen are not braced, so they shouldn't provide too much resistance, so we should be able to charge right through. As long as they're moving. Move through the line there, and then hit this other group of archers just to stop them from firing. Pull on back. Beautiful shots into the sides of those shields.
The ground quakes.
Volkmar, you're up a little far back, buddy.
Quickly! Accuse them.
Yeah, you just keep running backwards. Flagellant's off to the side there. They should be able to eliminate these archers pretty quickly. Yeah, you keep firing into that group. I'll have all three of you charge down these swordsmen. You'll be able to give all of them some extra defense and offense as they charge on in. Eliminate this group for me. You guys can line up around and do some flanking. That works out. Keep an eye out for the summon there, though. Take them off fire at will so we don't blow up our own lads. Go ahead and charge them down. I do wish we had some more colors in the Empire, though, besides just yellow. There's a lot of yellow Empire factions. Golden Order makes more sense, though. Not Sigmar's son so much. You gotta go ahead and turn around. Don't get stabbed in the back, that hurts. As one would expect. Eliminate these archers here, and we should be able to mop up the rest of them. Sigmar's taking, or at least Volkmar's taking a little bit of damage. Let's go ahead and pull him back. You guys go ahead and just charge in. Same thing with you. These guys are stragglers. They can't move nearly as fast as the knights. Run! You Shabti appear. Go ahead and just drop your siege equipment so you can run faster. Get out of there. Bail. Volkmar can't quite use any of his abilities. They're surrounding and destroying these spearmen pretty well. Pull the knights on out. Great swords as well. With the flagellants. File on in and deal with that nonsense. Yeah, you guys just need to run. We probably need to run towards our halberdiers now that I'm thinking about it, but it might be too late. They're going to take a lot of damage from those Ushabti. Pull them back. You guys go ahead and charge in on these spearmen. Lovely. He shot 3 of them with a single pistol shot. The champion. Make sure you're in the middle so everyone gets the buff. There we go. And then charge in on the skeleton warriors. Lovely charge. Get on through to the next group. I don't know that it's a good idea, man. These halberdiers here are having a really hard time. Shabti are no joke. What makes the battles throughout the Tomb Kings quite a bit more dangerous. Alright, though. We'll take the win. Oh, I agree. Light green would be cool. As long as they get the color scheme right, because Ostermark, well, probably they're meant to be pink. They look... Ooh, they look rough. The Witch Hunters are pretty decent. I like them against... they're better at shooting down single entity targets than infantry formations. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's something. They could probably use a little bit of help. Yes, they do. They do look like Christmas. And this is... Well, we'll probably continue the stream after this, because I decided to switch over to Volkmar. We were initially going to do some Banner Saga, but I decided we'll do Volkmar instead. Good old Empire. But yeah, we'll probably continue this one next week. We'll probably have a stream on Wednesday and on Friday. That's what I'll try to do going forward. Alright, we'll definitely not be sacking the settlement. We need this for the Empire. We need Apprentice Wizard, which will be useful way later down the line. The Land of Dervishes is under our control now. And I will be keeping this rally field in the first settlement here just because we can take this up to getting an Empire Captain really quickly, and the Huntsmen will be really great against bringing down the large constructs the Tombsmen have. Don't have a lot of armor piercing, but that bonus V large helps out every time. Yeah, we have plenty of gold. Let's go ahead and spend some on the rally field.
Yes. Volkmar.
Yeah, we definitely are. We're not going to kill her. She pledges allegiance. Plus, you don't get that great of buffs for actually killing her. Even if Volkmar 100% would pitch her off a cliff in a bag of cats.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
Let's see. For Friendly, we'll give you More post-battle loot sounds awesome. Yeah, we'll just go for more post-battle loot. We will be slaying Mannfred as soon as we can. He usually hits Bagar next. So we're going to come on down and take Ontok, trying to minimize casualties as much as we can so we can fight Mannfred sooner rather than later. Bringing his faction down before it gets really a chance to do anything is what I've found to be the best way to go. Go ahead and get some free company militia. I'm actually going to grab 2 of these guys. We've got a lot of frontline infantry, and these guys count as frontline infantry, but also have a little pistol. We can charge them off on the sides, and they can fire in on people's flanks real well. Right, first bit of technology here. I think we'll go for tithe rebates to start just for that growth and control, but what do y'all think for after that? It is not the easiest start. You have to be pretty defensive, luring the enemy lords and stuff into fights they don't want. And then once you break them down, you have to capitalize on that pretty quickly on your momentum and kind of take their towns. You cannot really wait around much. Getting allegiances with the Lizardmen is also very, very important. So I'm actually going to give him a gift. We have plenty of gold laying around, so let's go ahead and we can give him a gift more of my liking by adding a deal to it. And then offer like 100 gold for it. Sounds good. 331. And then we take off the trade agreement and count it as a gift. This tribute is acceptable. Thank you, Tic-Tac-Toe. Use it well. Don't think there's actually much we can get to in the diplomacy. Besides that, I should have checked our quick deals. Yeah, we're very limited for friends in the beginning. Gonna have to hand some gold off to the Lizardmen. Keep her out of Volkmar's army. That's fine. She can roll with a different force, maybe some huntsman generals. Because Volkmar would definitely not allow her in his sight. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But the buffs she gets is too good. She herself is an excellent fighter. All right, so for the commandment, we'll definitely go for the Burgomeisters. That growth in income. See how things play out. Hours later. He did claim Bagar pretty quickly. Alright, we want to move over and just kind of scout. We'll go kind of in between these two so we can attack either one depending on which is more weak. I'm happy to leave the Dune Kingdoms alive as long as we can bring down Mannfred even faster. Let's move all the way over in between here.
Moving out.
Mannfred there. He shouldn't declare war on us this early on. Fight with him would be a little bit rough, but I think with superior firepower we could pull through there. Let's go for a unit of archers and then one more unit of just basic swordsmen. That way kind of fire on that back line there. Not much else. We'll take a look and see if we've discovered anyone useful. Doesn't look like it. Still at -6 on Tlaqua. Oh, sending them tribute doesn't seem to matter. Interesting. Or maybe that didn't count as a gift because it wasn't a gift. Did we give them money for no reason? Hello. How much would you want for a gift? No, without this. 1,000. Yeah, no thanks. Although, we've got plenty of gold. Fair enough. We need to make sure Tlaqua was on side. But a wee one. Enjoy the second stash of gold. Greedy, greedy lizards. True, we do also need the wood elves on side. We have a couple of the in-game crisis in right now. It's the one for the Tomb Kings, the rats, and the big Wah. Kingdom's destroyed. Wow, Mannfred's Putting in some work.
I'll take SIGMAR's
Buddy.
throne.
I don't quite want to face you with what we have yet. Well, we do have the Grand Soulfire. We don't have a full stack. We're definitely going to grab the Accusation here. A very good active ability that drops melee defense and armor, as well as any kind of physical resistance or missile resistance as well. Allows us to kind of strip away all the defenses and smack them for maximum damage. Can you reach the Plane of Tuskers? We may do the old animal thing and attack where he's not.
Darkness comes. The true Von Karstein.
These forces are very weakened. We could end our campaign here, or we could go attack Mannfred. What do y'all think? Oh, Rick themed army. Fair. Is it time to punch a Mannfred already? I don't know that we can handle it. It would make for quite the battle, though. He has 16 and we have 15. He would be bringing his reinforcements, but they don't really count.
Thine right is mine.
I think we could win this one. It's just a bunch of zombies.
Praise Sigmar.
Let's do it. Who are you all at war with, besides no one? See, what would really make this campaign great now is if Cetra decided to declare war on us while we were attacking Mannfred. Listen, if we could beat Mannfred here...
The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
Yeah, let's go for it.
To battle.
This could go one of two ways. Alright, yeah, we don't worry about the settlement garrison so much. That is a lot of enemy forces, though. That's 2 sets of Black Knights. See, now that I wasn't so prepared for. 2 Black Knights is gonna be bad. Got a bonus versus infantry, but they should... Ooh, my Empire Knights don't quite match up. Alright. We'll be in for quite the battle here. Let's go ahead and start it up. SIGMAR indeed. We do have the Soulfire and such. Mannfred is going to be an unfortunate duelist there to fight against. Same thing with his Bone Boy. Alright, try to use our terrain to our advantage. So he has the... corner up in the back there. Fair enough. Oh, do we want to kind of set our mortars up? Take the hill or go around the outside. We can kind of force them to have one of their army. Yeah, we could use this as a choke point here. Gonna be a bit of an ask, especially if we see if they actually stay back there. Bring everyone else on over. Formation isn't bad, but we can definitely enhancify it. Our brand new Pistolier troops. I'm gonna put them off on the flank there, both of them. Get our new archers. Connect crossbows. Control down a couple times, and then we'll waste back. We don't have to worry about the summon of Ushapi, just everything else. So let's bring the halberdiers up on the flank this time. With the 2 swordsmen. We do not have cavalry advantage, but we can use either the flagellants or the halberdiers as a kind of an anti-cavalry combo, dragging the enemy cavalry into our own halberdiers there, which is what we're going to try. Alright, the mortar's here. Kind of drag everyone over. Alright, Volkmar. You the boys got some work to do. Missile boys, and then you in with them. Alright. That'll begin. Move quickly. Take this valley. Like so. Since they aren't moving, we're gonna go ahead and walk. If they start shifting, then we'll sprint, but we need to kind of preserve their vigor as much as we can. Speed things up. Do how the tooltips in the old games always told you. Just gonna sit in there. Please just hang out. The incredibly speedy slow march. I see you shifting. You better relax. There's no need to change your formation. Just do what you were doing before. They're not having it, are they? That's fine. I'm not going to sprint. Let them run around all they want. They don't have vigor per se, but they do, I think, weaken their binding and such by moving around. I think they do when they have vigor, but it's not quite calculated the same way. Almost there. Yeah, the knights definitely already are. Round. Actually, let's send them up, see if we can't lure the enemy in with said knights.
Taking position! Moving now!
Alright, I'm actually more scared of these fell bats than normal. Mannfred has been healing up pretty much whatever unit he wants the whole time, but hopefully he uses a lot of his magic now rather than later. Healing when I'm not prepared is much worse. They're not interested at all. Walk on back. They're going to try to wait for us to come to them. So what we'll do... push forward a little bit there. We'll try to get our troops inside the gully. We'll move the infantry teams around a little bit more in a moment. I haven't actually fought on this map in forever. Well, I agree. I was wondering the Cetra campaign, and that's it. I think it was only one battle, too. Shifting on off to the side there, both of the knights. Keep on casting, buddy. Love to get them out of formation before they'd like to, so bring the mortars to try to blast away at these zombies here. How much out of line are they going to have to get? And maybe not. Guys, forwards. But a wee bit. Same thing with the infantry line. Have the halberdiers kind of move up. Strong brick behind the line. Come on, Mannfred. That's going to be a little bit before they can actually start firing. So let's get them rotated once more there. Don't want to get fully out of the formation that I intended on, but you have to move a bit. Mortars having to advance quite a bit to get into range. Further a little bit. Come on, that's a huge clump of them. There they go. Now they're starting to fire.
Ranging target!
These guys in the woods here are not going to be able to fire all that well, so it's going to bring them to the front. They'll also be the ones that get attacked first if we need to.
Yes, sir.
Or just to the front of the woods there.
We serve the Emperor!
Yes, sir.
We obey!
Right, how much damage we getting? Ain't not bad. I think. Blow to the spearmen. Shoot at these guys in the back there. You may have to scoot a little bit further up. That's fine. You miss, you have a much better chance of hitting a lot of guys. Speaking of, there it comes. There we go. Well, or you can hit the one spot there's no one. Well done, Gunners of Nuln. Oh, come on now. Making me look bad. Put it in the same spot. They're incredibly accurate at missing.
Mortar!
Yeah, we definitely can't rely on our mortars for damage, so let's keep you guys back here. Crossbows ready to fire on anything that moves up. Flagellants are going to have a really bad time in combat against these normies. These guys up. Looks like they're sending all of the bats off to the side there. Archers coming up and help with this. Need the crossbows to be on the enemy cavalry, if we can help it. Speaking of cavalry, here they come. As soon as they're in range, we'll hit them with the accusation. Not exactly how I want you guys set up. That's a lot better. Go ahead and have you guys start blasting away at this group of skeletal spearmen. Actually, let's go for the cavalry here. Use one of these groups of knights. Volkmar, we need you up front. Quite badly. And in comes death. Go ahead, give them the shield. They're going to go ahead and drop down on our boys there. That's real bad. You guys blast away at them. What do you can now? The witch hunter's having a really bad time. Everyone get those pistols firing. Pull the handguns back. Get rid of those Vargeists. Definitely need you to come on back. We can drop down another Soulfire, though. I'm happy to do so. Rip down those Vargeists. Let's push the lads up to kind of give Volkmar some cover. The White King is going to rip through their line pretty quickly. Firing on those skeleton warriors there. Huge clump of lads moving on up. Let's go for this spot here up on Volkmar. Volkmar's getting smashed. Help out these guys here. Witch Hunter will be coming on back. That's fine. Around the Graveguard if we can. We did eliminate both units of cavalry. You keep firing on the lieutenant. Need a bit more time. Oh, we left the greatswords back in the jungle there. Not at all what we meant to do. Knights come on around. Let you smash into these zombies here. You get another accusation down on this White King. Oh, come on. Try to, well, just keep fighting, man. If we try to pull you one out, you're going to just get torn to shreds. Everyone who can fire on this lad here. You turn. Swordsman get in there. Perfect. Let's pull them through. We can smash them in on another group as well. If we get them one more charge. Get a charge bonus. Volkmar's having a bad time. Cannons blasting away those zombies in the back line. We've almost dealt with the White King. Alright, now we can start focus firing on the important targets. So come on around behind. Knights, smash in, try to give Volkmar some cover. You guys fire on that side there. Fine, that will activate the Soulfire. Pull them on out. Don't blow up our own lads too much. We've got him. We even may get Volkmar wounded, but we've got him. Pull them off to the side there so they can actually charge in a second time. No, see, that's not what I meant. What did you do at all? I wanted the archers to come up on the hill so they could fire behind those Graveguard, though. Let's go ahead and charge in. Break these that are almost broken already. Flagellants are doing a great job fighting against Mannfred. And Mannfred's about to break. A SIGMAR. No, see, now you're not supposed to be in combat. Get out of there. Throwing your lives away is not allowed. There it is. Close victory. Fair enough. They got banished to work with Volkmar. They did pretty well for themselves, though, with 239 kills. We pulled through that with less casualties than I expected. See, normally, Brian, I would say that he is scary as a cat. I missed that earlier because I was real focused. I figured I would say he's actually a pretty terrifying combatant, but if you can get him bogged in with troops you don't care about, not so much. we can make friends with a Norscan tribe and get mammoths, we'll try it. We'll try it. Alright, 3,000 experience. It's not bad at all. Finishing off Mannfred this early allows us to crush his pitiful faction. And we'll go ahead and just occupy. Ontalk belongs to the Empire. That and the Ninth Hospitaller. And pass out these skills.
SIGMAR.
Second Nature sounds great. Cooldown reduction on all of our battle prayers. We'll go for that. And then, instead of Hold the Line, we'll grab ourselves the Inspiring Presence. Grab Hold the Line probably next, and then Route Marcher. Making him as deadly as we can helps us bring down all of these nasties we have to fight in the jungle, or the, not the jungle, the absence of jungle here. Blade. Actually, let's go for Cleanse Corruption. Get rid of that Grows of the Empire nonsense faster. Bone Picker. Casualties captured. Fair enough. We'll get access to our lector counts as we claim the different books of Nagash. So after the first book, we get the Spearman and the Swordsman, and kind of as follows as we grab the different books. I don't know if someone else snagged one of the books, you're unable to grab them at all. That would be real unfortunate, because at 8 books, you get 15% ward save for all characters, and then 70% drop in all that elector count state troop upkeep, which is, yes please. Full armies of state troops. Let's grab one more unit of archers. Those guys were putting in some work for us. And then we'll grab probably some more free company. Good old militia. Bowman, we definitely need to try to make deals with you all.
We will see our homeland persist.
Non-aggression pact, I'll give you some money for it. 800, that's fine with me.
Yes.
Very well, short lifer. Listen up, funny hat. Maybe give you a gift as well, just to kind of speed that along. We should have plenty of gold. Yeah, small gift. Nothing greater.
Just so.
And just a bag of gummy worms. Sit it on. Nothing else to be had there, but Volkmar now has himself a nice fancy steed. Awesome. Hello, just yes. Welcome on in. Don't put them with Volkmar. Listen. Yeah, we got him a succulent. Just a cactus.
What?
Makes him happy. Get an upgrade on the Plain of Tuskers, or do you want to go for the town first? Takes 5 more turns. That'll be quite a long time. I'm not keen on waiting. The village it is. So we can get the trade materials in too. And we just charge straight after Bagar. I'm glad this isn't owned by the Doom Kings. Makes it much easier. Rourke. And this one we'll go ahead and give to Auto Resolve. See how much it wants to punish us. We'll give the Gleaming Pendant on over to the Witch Hunter, and then Auto Resolve. Not bad at all. We lost 72. Occupied this one up. We'll fight the battle against the next siege here, which should be over here at Ka-Sabar. Need another apprentice wizard. Sold. Once we have access to some wizards, we should have plenty of magic to fling. For a secondary point into Scavenge. Lots of extra post-battle loot.
Volkmar the Grim.
And then, yeah, now I think we'll go for the Route Marcher. Next being the Hold the Line, which is going to give our troops all around him a little bit of extra leadership and melee defense. He just does a lot of shouting at them. They don't want to run. Let's go for... I think we do need some more spearmen. I mean, you're not wrong. We should have probably just run them on over. But such is the way. Go for maybe one more unit of a free company. These guys are putting in work for us. I quite like their extra bonus versus infantry. About all of our gold we can get to, so see if anyone wants to make any new deals. I don't think so, not yet. We don't quite have any trade materials to be passing on out. Leave it there. I would have charged Volkmar in by himself. Sub 1. Alright. Welcome, Ka-Sabar. Oh, I think we can't quite make it. Such is the way, then. Alright, come on out just a little bit.
SIGMAR guides my steps.
Jump into encampment. It's a good idea to grab Ka-Sabar now, because, in my experience, Cetra does not wait long before declaring war, even if you're nice with him. He is a hateful lad. It looks like Theobald is going after Antok instead. Attack where we're not. It's a fair strategy. Buildings here. Whoops. Take them out sooner. Let's get rid of both of them. We'll just go for pure growth there in this province. Kind of want to. Well, although if we are in between here, you should be worried about his settlement more than attacking Antok. Could be. I guess we'll soon see. He ran back. What a weakling. A rebate is a useful tool when things are good to ensure compliance during the hard times, inevitably just around the corner. Yeah, we definitely read that properly. Extra growth and control.
I am Volkmar.
Alright, Theobald, what do you got for us? A lot of Black Knights. Alright. Yeah, we don't want to fight that inside the city walls. What we're going to do instead... Try some sneaky business.
Cast out all evil.
Yeah, you will. Through being sneaky. First, we'll poison their wells. Let's go ahead and... I think we'll just stay where you're at. Although having the city defenders with us would be very nice.
This.
Don't know if you can actually make it.
SIGMAR grant me strength.
Try. Go all the way over, just inside the city limits there. Let's see if we can't get Theobald into a fight he doesn't want. That is a lot for fighting the garrison of Ka-Sabar as well. Putting in a gem mine shaft would probably convince them that fighting that city's worth it. Grab the fields as well, and I think we actually want another board. 500 income only is not great. Next, I think. Speed and leadership for all of our infantry sounds good. I usually tend to come over here and grab the extra research rate very soon on. More ammunition for our free company militia sounds good too. Poison the wells. Listen, we're poisoning them with holy water, don't you know? It's the only thing that works. Holy water and tartar sauce. We'll go for, I think, just the grain silos. Extra income from our settlement buildings. You know what? I lied immediately. Let's go for the Engineers Guild. I want that research rate. Then we can start working on buffing our overall troops. And Volkmar. You can't do any recruiting in this stance. Have we unlocked any of our OR units? Yes, we have. The Tattersouls. Welcome, lads. They're expensive, but welcome. My favorite unit is the Monstrous Infantry. They may not be the best. Units for like the Ushabti for the Tomb Kings, and the Kadai Fireborn for the Chaos Dwarfs. Can't go wrong. Gods are angry. What did I do wrong? The omens are ill. Something you have done has angered the gods, yet they are fickle. They may forgive you in time, or more immediate appeasement might be necessary. Tribute for more control. Shh, we don't listen to your gods. We listen to SIGMAR. SIGMAR's happy. Orc Brotherhood has been wiped out. Yes, Cetra is probably going to be soon marching on us. Let's kill Theobald quickly here.
You're overruled.
Overruled. You've got a lot of knights, buddy. It's gonna be quite the fight there. Let's get to it. SIGMAR. I mean, that's a lot of knights. What happened? I don't know. They're gone. Camp follower. We don't need a camp follower.
Ready.
Volkmar has his own retinue. We can go for an ambush.
This is why.
Stay in friendly territory, or we could sprint back into Bagar. Reach it? Yeah, and get some more replenishment. I think we want more replenishment since Cetra is right on the horizon here.
Defender of the
We can deal with Theobald in time. A little sad that the auto-resolve didn't manage to wipe him out fully. If we would have fought the battle, there'd have been no survivors. Which is the way. We'll grab a hold of the line here. We definitely need to start upgrading his pistol core. Extra missile strength for all of those Free Company militia. Good to me. We get Mere Mortal Men at rank 12. We'll get there. Start saving skill points probably at rank 8 there.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
That way we can get a couple of them extra in the tool here. Extra Wayfarer is an awesome skill. Lets your lads run around really fast. Basically gives them rocket boots. Flaming attack sounds awesome as well. This would basically give us the super effective on all of the Tomb Kings running around. Strength of the Penitent. Is this just for himself? No, it's for the whole army. All right. Volkmar the Uber Chad. Let's give you the Bloody Blade finally. A bit more weapon strength there, up to what? 363? Not bad. For a mortal man. Khemri, well, he's only -4. He likes that I've been fighting with Drakenhof, so maybe the longer we drag the war out with Drakenhof, the happier Cetra will be. We could possibly make buddies with Cetra. Try. I'd like to have some of his constructs in our army, even if Volkmar would shudder at the thought. Yeah, pretty much the Kadai are just cooler shop for sure.
Be dealt flame and hammer.
He already has been dealt flame and hammer. He was laying on the ground a second ago. Our magic's weak, and so perhaps the cessation of war is best. How about you shove off? Oh, Mannfred's back. Teach you the lesson as many times as we need. The Moot petition. The Elder of the Moot requests an audience with the Emperor. Is that Volkmar? He pleads that men be sent to their eastern border to secure it against the neighboring Sylvania. The halflings are nervous about von Karstein intent. Do battle with men fully? Let them eat lots of cake. Now we'll grant those halflings' request. Cake is for us.
A quest has been issued, mighty lord. A great adventure beckons. Be wary, though.
Oh, the Jade Griffin.
While the potential rewards are great, so too
What is the enemy
are the perils.
fielding? That's pretty nasty looking. Did they get anything besides just these guys here? Is this something we can take on now? When I said I fought at the beginning of this, I don't remember his quest battles at all. Curses. We'll get to this once we've kind of finished off, I think, Mannfred's forces here. He's definitely looking for a bruising.
Absolutely.
He took over a very weakened force, but we have to make sure he doesn't hit and talk. He can be very squirrely and hit wherever he wants at the moment. Tank. No, we can't quite get Bagar. Okay, so we'll go after
Grant me strength.
do an ambush dance nearby. Put your little self out of Bagar, please. Thank you.
In his name.
Oh, yeah, we can. Ambush right outside. I think even if the ambush doesn't self-work, he'll still be able to reinforce the city if Mannfred comes into attack. That's right? Maybe not. Normally it would give us a little, yes it does. Sure, it just seems to be a little bit visually bugged. Right. We're at the Plain of Tuskers then. Let's get our hunting camp in. 5 growth, or we could just go for pure growth. What's the other one give us? 20? You know what? Furs. Gonna make that money. The upgrade on Bagar itself. We'll get that gem mine further along. Sweet. Take a look at our friends here. We're likely to be friends with the Rakov dynasty, which would be heretical.
Lord of Athelloren.
Athelloren's looking to trade rather soon. How much gold? We could threaten them.
Deliver your
Really little tree huggers.
Glade Lord.
It'd probably result in the death of everyone in our cities, but, you know, we could do it. hello, Mannfred. I think he's still taking attrition, though, so I'm not sure what your plan is. He's like, wait, I've got plenty of magic. Attrition doesn't matter. We'll be fine. Ambush foiled. So disappointed with us.
Praise SIGMAR.
SIGMAR will remember this. Let's give you... we give you more reload? Looks like the answer is no. I think silver bullets is a good call. As long as we keep him out of melee range. More missile strength it is. What can we take this up to? Won't show me, and I can't quick math up to 15%. Fair enough. Okay, let's grab ourselves... ooh, a Toll Keeper. Volkmar, why are you not wielding your Toll Keeper?
Yours.
And your Bailiff. What are you doing, son? We'll grab this Apprentice Wizard, even though it doesn't give us any more magic, and then... full recovery time, why not? Just in case our mustachioed hero Friendlay gets kneecapped by Mannfred.
Insolence.
Oh, Kevin's back. Fighting for the wrong side.
Orders.
Oh, why run?
That was
You have the advantage, surely. Gorillas. Gorilla. A network of seditious ne'er-do-wells sows discord in your provinces and is controlling... control is falling. Seek methods to remedy this before it erupts into full-blown rebellion. Yeah, we have lots of control issues now. Those malcontents must be coming from the angry gods. And we're gonna have to deal with rebellions very soon if we're not careful. Such is the way. Well, hello, Mannfred. I think we are going to... did we lose anyone? Yes. In that case, to battle. Ooh, Flagellant left behind. I'm very glad to see these knights are weakened. Corpse Cart could heal them up, though, so we'll want to get shots on it pretty quickly. Listen, that wizard, he just has to blend in and never do anything wrong. He just can't cast magic around him at all. It's not that hard. Just pretend you're not a wizard. Free company. Where do we want to put you guys? Have two of them off on the side here. Ready to blast away those hounds.
Swordsman!
Our swordsmen holding the same kind of front they were last time. Up front, let the flagellants go on the angle. Handguns here. We'll have the other Free Company militia holding this flank with their pistols, and then we'll have the spearmen. Keep things secure. Two archers in the center line. Crossbowmen we will put behind them. Not right here. And we need the Patter Souls as well. I think we'll just kind of keep them behind. They can rotate wherever we need them when the battle's going. You halberdiers, though, we definitely need you to stop anyone getting through on that flank. Right towards behind with the flagellants. Empire Knights as well. Alright, good to go. I think actually again, the most dangerous units are going to be Mannfred and his White King. Everything else, weakness. Grapple.
Accuse them! It shall be! Yes, sir! And gunners! We serve France! Witch hunter! Elevate cannon! The Empire! The Tattersouls! Volkmar the Grim! Taking position! I come around! SIGMAR calls! For the Warhammer!
hostile troops! Return to duty! Moving now! For the Emperor! Go! Militia! Ready! Sigma call! The Empire endures!
In the name of Sigmar! That's an order! With haste! Without delay!
We are ready!
Condemn them!
Free company! Spearmen!
At bay! Ready to hunt!
Militia! Awaiting orders! And speed!
For Heldenhammer!
For the Comet, ready! We are paid! Yes, my lord! Quick march! Militia!
At once! For the Emperor! Double time! As you say! With speed!
Moving now! We are Sigmar's heirs! Free company! Take the ground! Ready for war! For Heldenhammer! Militia!
Judgment is coming! No lingering!
Budgets! Spot us the target!
Faith is my shield! Sigmar's will!
Yes, sir! But speed! How to try! To battle! No lingering! We are Sigmar's heirs! Alright!
Crush them!
Halberdiers! For Heldenhammer! Great swords! Attack! Fire! Fire! Flagellants! Attack! Militia! Mortar! Cannons fire! Charge!
For Heldenhammer! Sigmar speaks through me!
We are Sigmar there! Militia! Great swords! All ranks, fire! Weapons drawn! Yes, sir! Sir! Don't let the zombies free, company! Limber weapons! See the munition! Send us out! Formation march!
At once!
Swordsman! Sigmar calls! Missiles at the ready!
Take the ground!
Ready for war! Ah! Get them!
Behold the light of Sigmar! To glory! In the name of Sigmar!
We obey!
The Empire! Sigmar's will!
The Empire endures! Ah! Hamlet! Make me proud of the province! Behold the silver hammer!
Sigmar grant me strength.
Glade Lord, at your service.
I will cast out all evil. Sigmar has heard my prayers. Onwards. The instrument of Sigmar's will.
Ah, the mic's cursed. Focused indeed. Y'all hear me yet? I mean, I just smacked the absolute hell out of it. It works now, though. My chat is all the way across, and so I'd have to turn around and look. So I should have checked it a little bit sooner. Grab our next point into pistol core, and we'll continue on along. Thanks for letting me know. Shit. I'll just keep checking.
Chosen of Sigmar.
Nothing changed on the mic, but nah. That replenishment going, and then we basically... So it was deciding between going into encampment or not, and it just didn't get more replenishment out of it, so we'll avoid for now. I'd love another hero, we just don't quite have enough income for, so let's go for the hunting lodge over in the Plain of Tuskers and try to remedy that a bit. Once we have a little bit more income, we're going to grab ourselves a warrior priest. Help lead some more, I guess an arch-lector here, to start leading some more lads into battle. This one has some crazy eyes. Gunther. Very determined.
Orders?
No good deals to have. How sad. In that case, the turn. Hey, sounds good. That Zatan campaign is going very well. Much unlike Drazoeth. Everyone hates Drazoeth. Ooh, the Winds of Pain. Hey. Did you get another force so fast?
I refuse.
You refuse.
Orders.
Our army is incredibly weakened, but we have lots of missiles, so that's what we're going to use to bring down Ka-Sabar.
I am Volkmar.
Don't have any other defenses, so it would just be kind of the main line and then dealing with the Graveguard. I think we can handle it. Or SIGMAR. Slowly. It'll give us a valiant defeat. We do have 2 necromancers to deal with, but they aren't nearly as scary in combat as the vampires themselves. Yeah, true. We can see pretty much an army of every single of our warring factions attack Drazoeth at the same time. Ka-Sabar, what kind of city are you looking like? Sometimes it gets confused and sends us into Cathay. Now this looks to be proper. Bring down these walls. Well, I'm enjoying the Drazoeth campaign too. It's just, and we keep getting kneecapped out of nowhere. We get all of our industrial economy all up and running, and all of a sudden someone comes and explodes it, completely ignoring all of our allies that are in their way. Power of mustache. Okay, so the Boom King cities are pretty well defended. I think what we'll go for is one of these side angles over here. Not as many towers. They're pretty much a mirror image of one another, so let's go for this side. Yeah, you did tell me, Lucas, about the Legendary Lord bug. I had seen it previously, I just did not know that the workaround was using the Defeated Legendary Lords mod.
Free company!
Up front, they can use those pistols at least to some advantage there. True. And Norska needs the Norska campaign shows how much help that Norska itself needs. Their lords are just not up to par with everyone else.
Swordsman!
Even compared to the Empire and such, which is lacking a little bit. Let's have the Flagellants behind. They really can't take much damage with that lack of armor. Great swords ready to take the walls.
Free company!
Free company of the crossbows. We'll have the crossbows kind of taking the more protected angle there. Right.
Missiles will fly!
You definitely don't need to be over there. You'll get shot up by every single one of those towers.
Spearmen!
We may have the cavalry go around and hit these gates. Just to start capturing some other points. We'll see.
The Empire endures! For Helden
Up there so you can accuse everyone.
Battle ready.
Be nice and judgy.
Yes, my lord! The Empire! Verena!
With the artillery team,
Ulrich's wrath!
I guess I give them their own group.
That's on order.
I meant to
Ungunners!
put them in guard mode.
SIGMAR
That's what I meant to do. Alright, yeah, no, this map is pretty incredible. What are these guys doing over here? I heard about my plans. The new siege rework has also done all sorts of weird things to the enemy. They prioritize your most expensive unit at all costs. At all costs.
Yes, sir, quickly! Formation march!
Yeah, you know what? Well, we may have them come over and attack the walls here first. Fingers crossed Volkmar doesn't explode when he hits the walls. Go ahead and accuse these graveyard, allow us to kind of beat them down with the artillery a little bit easier there. Can the Soulfire hit the guys up on top of the wall? Let's find out. Nice shot. Oh, it can indeed. Get wrecked, Crypt Ghouls. Bring the pistols up. I have them at a bit of an angle. See how the terrain looks itself. Very, very flat. Yeah, we definitely don't want the infantry teams getting involved. They would get shreked by the Graveguard. Bring you up. Start firing. No reason to have those knights come on. Actually, we'll have them go around. Attack these other gatehouses on the other side there. That'd be quite the journey for them.
Offering battle prayers.
Boom, boom.
In the name of SIGMAR.
Can't be heretics. And they look like heretics to me. You see these guys? See if we get actual zoom in on them. Excuse me, camera. Act right. That's a full... That's not even an Empire skull. Heretics. One and all. They explode just like heretics. Alright. Volkmar, go in by yourself. Be the absolute Chad you are and go beat down on that Necromancer. Still leave the lads outside of the walls here. We'll have the Witch Hunter come on inside, though, because they're firing on the other end. We'll accuse these Graveguard once more here. Let's get out of the line of sight of our Pistol Corps. Grand Hammer, Amulet, and the Grand Shield of Faith. We'll hit him with some Soulfire as well. That's right, get absolutely launched. We missed the Soulfire, though. One good hit.
Ready to hunt! Swordsman! For the Warhammer!
Bring our Flagellants up. I don't want to waste their vigor. We're all going to go through the gates together. Oh, you guys decided to go through the gates? Alright, ride down those Crypt Ghoul then. Why not?
SIGMAR speaks through me.
Better not get hit in return. Chase him down.
With speed. That's on order.
Chop. Give him the old hammer. Oh no, the bats. They're just like the bees. Turn on around and drop down the Soulfire.
We are SIGMAR's heirs.
Shooting at those Graveguard there instead. Empire Knights come through. I'm gonna pull Volkmar away just for a moment.
Free company.
I'd like to shoot these Graveguard off the wall if we can, so let's get all of the archers working together on this one group of Graveguard.
Get them.
Volkmar, let's go through. Knights, you can kindly destroy those bats. We're gonna drop down at the extra ward save, and then at the Grand Soulfire. Gotta keep these knights alive. Soulfire, please. There it is.
Sigmar's will.
Bop. No armor piercing though, which is a little bit unfortunate.
Take the ground.
Through, he's gonna keep healing. Where did he go? He's up on top of the walls there. He finds that to be the safest position for him. Send in the swordsman then, perhaps. Use these Graveguard here that are in Volkmar's way. So get the accusation, we'll charge in with everyone. Maybe beforehand.
Ready for war.
Gotta move a long way to get the accusation off. And we took a little bit too long. The rest of the forces are coming on over. We probably should have sent the guys in. Let's do so.
At speed.
And you go now. Did a very good job of weakening them though. We're moving up and blasting at these zombies coming down down the street. Soulfire. And then we'll pull the knights back. Yeah, they're building as many barricades as they can. Not a lot we can do about it yet, though. We'll be shooting them up in just a moment. Let's get the lads here pushed inside the settlement. This Graveguard unit should get defeated pretty easily. You definitely need to put on away there, Volkmar. So everyone who is surrounding you will give them the old love tap. That's right, that's... Sure you wanted to be in battle with Volkmar. Wanted to get in battle with the Skeleton Warriors. I thought we could rip through those crypt pools pretty quickly, too. Deal with them. Let's go ahead and have the Free Company get up on top of the walls there. Keep pulling this man away from the bats. Charge the knights in. Keep deactivating the other spellcast there. Do you really have to move forward to fire on those zombies? I don't think so. Start shooting there. And guys, look at them also up on the walls there. Bring the archers up on the corner.
Yes, sir. Quickly. Quick march.
Like so. Crossbows, where are you guys hiding? Off on the side. All of the regular forces inside here. Finding someone to give a hug to. Or witch hunter's having a little bit of trouble. Get him on out. Got some knights to deal with. Let's go ahead and pull Volkmar and the boys away. Getting a bit bogged down. Mortars, go ahead and pick some different targets. There's a lot of Black Knights over here to deal with. Get them all charging back over on the other side. Should be able to use their mass, no trouble there. Plenty of ward save as well. I don't want to get him up on top. Keep firing the shots in. You're going to lose some knights, but it looks like a lot of them actually made it through. So, charge on in. Knights have to do lots of replenishing. Smashing in. Drop down the Soulfire. Give it a little bit of help. Great swords has come on through. Fight these Black Knights. Free Company doing everything they can to get up on top as fast as possible. Right. Should be able to fire at those Black Knights. Bring the Empire Knights out and away if we can. Very deep in enemy lines, I'd rather not lose them. Next ward save, and we'll charge into these Black Knights. Getting up on top. We have all of the missiles coming on in to help out. Black Knights. Go ahead and use them as soon as we can.
Hail Sigmar!
On the Soulfire. And then we accuse the Knights as well. The mortars firing at different targets there instead, so we're not blowing up the Sons of Sigmar. Right, grab these Free Company Militia and actually bring them down into the square. Everyone else is doing just fine. Got lots of layered fire, although our Knights are getting torn to shreds. Get them on out of there. Please and thank you. Soulfire. Volkmar can launch battle prayers out there as fast as he can. You two, charge you here. Shatter Souls, come on after this group of zombies. Get some actual precise orders there. Come on up the hill. The archers are about out of ammunition. They're almost useless. Handguns, let's come on down. Stop anyone from coming out of those stairs. Soulfire, we'll just keep fully in battle as long as we can there. Soulfire is incredible. Well, actually we'll have you guys hunt down the Master Necromancer there. Mortars, let's switch targets one more time. Those Knights out in the back. We would have been doing almost nothing the entire battle. And we are running low on ammunition. They're running out of bodies, though. Charge on in. We'll be able to finish that guy, no problem. The accusation off, we don't even need it. We're going to anyway. Your mother smelled the boysenberries, and your father was a hamster.
Behold the light of Sigmar!
And we got him. Oh, sweet. These cursed lands belong to Sigmar. 120, not bad. The Knights took the brunt of that damage. But they should also be able to replenish it up faster than everyone else. Awesome. Yeah, that's true. We may need to go for that ammunition research sooner rather than later. Oh, I see the Onyx Croman. What do you think? We're going to get some Onyx Croman units or maybe even heroes later on? Doesn't understand what the Moon Empress does. And they're not trustworthy. Steal all the cookies. Sweet business. That's the end for Mannfred. We could sack the settlement for 3,000. I think we'll just go ahead and claim, though. No gold for us. Lost us. Lost us the incredible week. I guess Cetra decided to sit in the Springs of Eternal Life. He's got, I mean, nothing too incredibly potent here. Cetra himself is a problem. He's got his crown already, though. That's very fast. He acquired that thing with some
the righteous
speed.
hammer of Sigmar.
We're at 10, so I think we'll go ahead and save. Well, a bit more ammunition sounds good, too. Bit more ammunition, or we could go for all of the Blessed Holy War and the Work of God. I think we go ahead and wait then. We've got great things on the horizon. Silver Bullet sounds good to me. 409 armor piercing. He's not a sniper, but he does damage. Upgrade on talk as well. I think we will. And upgrade Sudenburg up to a tier 3 settlement. Finally get in some Empire captains and some huntsmen, so we'll have to move Volkmar on over to actually get access to any of that. At least the huntsmen. What do the vineyards do now for us? Extra control. Pretty solid. No deals. Oh, the bowmen finally want to trade.
The wilds of Athalloran welcome you. Deliver your message.
My message is I'd like to make some cash.
Just so.
Cash works for you as well. Almost able to make friends with tic-tac-toe as well. Perfect. The Alliance of Order is coming along. Deathjacks. One can rely on the Deathjacks to silently track the foe to their location and to snaffle the baggage train at the last of the mead. Ah.
I see Sigmar's
They are
hand in this.
versed in the strategic relocation of items.
My knowledge is yours.
Go for the... Maybe not the Burgomeisters over here. Maybe we go for a drop. Oh, corruption's already dealt with. Increase to control sounds nice, but we'll just go for extra growth. Get things rolling along as fast as we can. And we want the smithy in Ka-Sabar. There are much better buildings here. The City of Bronze. Listen, Findel's crazy. That's why they sent him down there. Stark raving. We just give him cheeseburgers and he leaves us alone. Improvement cost for Pistoliers and Outriders sounds really nice. Extra growth too. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of the smithy for now. Does allow us to get Empire Knights though, which have been incredibly useful for us. Yeah, we can get that later on. Let's go for growth first. Be as aggressive builders as we can. Now what Cetra does next is going to pretty much change the entirety of the campaign. Whatever he decides to do. I've had where even Thorak declares war on Volkmar randomly. The Progressive Assembly line gives us a little bit more income. Now they're working on the Engineers Guild. I kind of think more ammunition might be better, although the undead of Cetra's army are not quite as numerous. See what you've used your skill points on? Like mostly spells. Alright, the Crown of Nehekar is going to be a huge issue. Well, Volkmar, let's go ahead and keep you in the town for one turn of replenishing. Maybe we sprint over to Bagar instead. I think the second we do, though, Cetra moves on out. That's what he's waiting for. He wanted to claim Ka-Sabar. It has, I think, one of his pyramids as well as this City of Bronze here, so he definitely wants it. We'll sit here and wait. If we need anything else, we'll kick out these spearmen and grab the Deathjacks. I think for now, we're pretty good there. We could summon in another Lord. Increase upkeep by a lot. And Berthold, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. We need a bit more passive income. Blockline happy to spend a bit of gold if making a deal with. Only 200? Sold. Yes, they could make that. They could offer me money later on, but if we get this deal sorted out now, I don't get randomly stabbed in the back later. I have been.
You called?
Perfect. It'd be great to have Findle fighting on side for once down here in the sands. When I tried the Cetra campaign, he had nothing about it. Absolutely not. Will not work with Cetra. Yeah, let's go for the pastures first. Bit of income and even more growth. Let's get up to tier 3 even faster.
Blessings of SIGMAR
Right then.
upon you.
Death from Far. Recruit some missile troops and we get a missile focus. Great to do that now while we're... Oh, there the income's starting to level out a bit. And Cetra's just sitting outside. That's not suspicious at all, buddy. That final point into silver bullets up to 431. Not bad. We could hopefully get some items that increase that later on. Yeah, let's get this wizard out of your army. In fact, in Volkmar's case, we would probably go ahead and just sell them. Just to be lore accurate here. Get ourselves a scribe as well so we can move a little bit further. Get those
Volkmar
mages out of my sight. I think we do definitely want the gem mine here that doubles the income. Go for our walls as well. The guardhouse. They'll hurt our income by quite a bit. You know what? Let's play a bit aggressively. Cetra moves on over there. We will deal with it. Instead, we'll go for the livestock pins, and then we'll throw in another lord over in Sudenburg. What happened to our other art collector? Died of cholera. Fair enough. Bertold, welcome.
Warrior of Sigmar. True servant of Sigmar.
Alright, as a true servant of Sigmar, we're gonna give you then probably just some normal archers. Hold the line with them for now. They're cheap and they're cheerful. Volkmar. You, good sir. I'd like to try the quest battle. Let's once again kind of take a look and see what the enemy forces were looking like. I mean, by far the most dangerous thing here is the knights and the hex wraiths. I don't know what else they'll be fielding. It says we have supreme advantage here. We, of course, don't have the gold to actually teleport on over, though. Okay, well, I think we'll try that one next turn, depending on what Cetra's up to. What we'll do to try to lure out his worst intentions is come on out of the city, stay inside the reinforcement range, and then go into an ambush.
Sigmar has shown us the path.
He has. We have to see if Cetra is nice or not. I think the answer to that one is probably a hefty no.
You need
Wait.
Tomb King of
But
Mehekara.
Love deals with
What's up?
Thorek. He condemns trees with a bowman. Alright, looks like we're going to be at odds with Thorek then. No Dawi help for us this time. Maybe Cetra is not so mean after all. He's doing nothing. Still trust. God, no trust.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
Get over there and fight the Jade Griffin battle. That's diplomacy. That'd be incorrect. There we go. Grab our enemy details once more there. I just want to take one fast look. Yep. We will teleport on over. The Cult of Sigmar has often answered the call to war with the Grand Theogenist at its head, eager to, as any of his warrior priests, to smite the foe, as we've seen previously. It was on one such doom campaign that the Jade Griffin, the talisman of Theogenist's office, said to have been blessed by Magnus the Pious himself, went missing. Grand Theogenist senses the time is right to go in search of this precious antiquity. Mannfred von Karstein's undead hordes have somehow unearthed the Jade Griffin first. Sigmar damn them. Word soon reaches Volkmar that his witch hunter has picked up the trail, as he has divined that they are heading for Helfin. Would we have to face Mannfred? Well, that I don't want to do. Let's try it, though. Yep, teleport on over. Just hit the auto-resolve button and win. And that one's a hefty no. Otto von Drack. Alright, well, we will get to this battle in but a moment. I am going to go grab some water and take a quick restroom break. Grab some snacks, and I'll meet y'all back in probably 5. Hey everyone, welcome back. Welcome on in, Grex, and everyone else that is joining us from now. I can't see exactly. Oh no! Oh, surprise sneeze. I suppressed it, but woof. Kneecapped. So, can y'all hear me just fine? Things sounding exactly as were? And I know we do got a fair bit of latency. I just got it. Yeah, perfect. Excellent. Let's get to it then. We've got our battle against Otto von Drack, who is fielding himself a couple Graveguard, and I think Mannfred is coming on in as reinforcements as well, from what the flavor text said. So, yeah, it's quite there's a ridge line here, and they'll be coming up and over. It's gonna be nasty. Let's get to it. Thank you for, yeah, I created the standby screen. I worked on it last night. Had to learn a couple different bits of animation to get it going, but this is just the first iteration. We'll make upgraded ones in the future. Oh yes, we've been steadily clapping undead cheeks. Mannfred has gotten smashed into the ground. They have been wiped out. We are claimed Ka-Sabar. We're going for the Jade Griffin now.
Sons of Sigmar, to me! Out there in that fen is a heretic, holding the Jade Griffin to his chest like the grubby thief he is.
I never.
To think that the
Heretics.
talisman, a symbol of our cult blessed by Magnus himself, is now in the clutches of this necromancer and his vampire consorts. No! I say again, no! Hunt down this filth! Purge this place and strike down any who dare to rise again. By the comet, that is my decree!
SIGMAR! Well, this is an absolute nightmare of a battlefield, so we've got lots of squidgy water. We're definitely going to want to try to be very defensive here. I don't remember this quest battle at all. Alright, let's grab the Free Company Militia. Ooh, interesting little effect with the units there. So it looks like they threw they've got lots of cavalry there on both sides. We'll use these guys to kind of screen the cavalry out then. Trust this little road here. Seems to be danger. Danger afoot. Bring the others off to the other side here, and then let's get the gun line set up. So how do we really want to deal with that? What's the terrain really looking like? Awful. Just awful. Mosquitoes as far as the eye can see. Handguns up. I want the crossbows next to them. Even if they've got to be a bit back. We will put the Tattersouls defending our gun line there, since they are pretty nasty fighters and have the strength of the penitent already. Recharges if they are losing. Nasty group. Have our infantry teams coming out up the side. God, just starting a Gelt campaign. I haven't tried any of the multiplayer campaigns. How do those play? I have watched a few of Turin's multiplayer campaigns. It's just, I don't know. I don't. How you all? How do those play? Are they worth diving into?
Spot us the target.
True. But see, the difference here is the things that look remotely different from us also want to bite our faces off. So we're a bit more justified than normal. Up here, we'll put our knights on this side.
Ready to serve. Halberdiers. For Heldenhammer.
Spearmen on the other.
Spearmen.
Alright, I'm trying to figure out still how we really want to set this up. I think we want the flagellants kind of taking the brunt of the charge. And then we'll have the others kind of with a screen there on a round. Great swords being able to fill the gaps in. Volkmar is going to be a huge part to our win for sure. More than normal. Screening out the nonsense. Then we'll have cannons in the back line. We'll have them just outside of the water there. I don't want them too far away because, again, I don't know where the enemy reinforcements are coming from. All right, infantry. All set up and ready to go. Missile troops. We'll throw you in with the missiles. Go. All right, I think I want you, Witch Hunter, out on the flank there. Well, putting them over with the handguns would allow them to rip guys to shreds even faster. I kind of need a spread of powerful targets on both sides. Let's get it started. Purge the undead. Very simple task. Let's bring ourselves over to something a little bit more defendable. I think here works for me. We'll send Volkmar out front. Let them file on over. Hey, Joe, I'm glad to see you coming on in. No problems at all. We'll definitely try to keep, even though this was a test, this is just a test stream. We'll only be going for probably a bit, but probably another hour longer. We'll keep this up as a video on the channel, if I can figure out how to do so. Should be a problem. And then we can watch later all together. Still, glad to see you on in. Yeah, no, I tend to take my turns very slowly as well. I'm usually the one getting prodded with a stick.
Cavalry ready. Free company with speed.
Bring it on, fools. Karen Ray is coming off to this side as well. Good news is I think this is magical damage, so that should kind of destroy the Karen Rays. Hopefully, that's the idea. Alright, prepare. Here comes death. I don't think the artillery is going to be able to do much there with those mortars. You spread out. Yeah, let's take them. We'll keep them on fire at will, but let's blast into these skeleton warriors instead. Go ahead and get these guys here accused. Focus fire.
Ready to fire.
You guys charged on in, and I do want to save the soul fire attack. Halberders in. Oh, come on, get into Halberders in, I said. There we go. Pull you guys back. Looks like here comes the reinforcements off to the side. That's not good. That's not good at all. Only off to the one side? Okay, perfect. Let's bring them over then. Crossbows, turn. Flagellants, come on through. We'll have to grab our swordsmen then and push them forward. Well done, Spears. Let's pull you guys back so you're not taking too much damage. You keep fire in on this group here. Flagellants rush in, help out. We have to help out with the Karen Rays. The Empire Knights are going to take a lot of damage. We also keep the Empire Knights in fighting them. Bit of a bad combo there. Handguns help out. We're about to take a lot of damage from those doggos. Oof. Nasty. All sorts of friends coming in from the side. Let's bring the cannons then. We're firing on that grave guard in the center. I want you guys to switch targets to whittle down these skeleton warriors that are coming up first. That'd be great. Alright, Volkmar, let's start dropping down the hammer. Smash them up. Bring these. I guess these free company are actually just fine to keep fighting. Looks like the Karen Rays took a lot of damage. Crossbows, turn and get some shots in where you can. Where these skeleton warriors, please. Bring these great swords in over on this side. Help out with these swordsmen. Flagellants, let's go ahead and jump in on this group here and on the other side as well. You guys fire on the grave guard. Actually, you send your crossbowmen. You start shooting those grave guard to bits. Looks like hounds are going to go ahead and charge on around. You go jump them. We need to bring you through to go ahead and accuse these grave guard. Free company sticking in fight. More soul fire. All of the soul fire, in fact. Let's bring the knights through the line. We start fighting those crypt ghouls. Swordsmen jump this group here. Those grave guard are getting torn to shreds. Love to see it. ahead and switch targets over onto this group that's getting beat to brakes. Beat the brakes off of. We'll figure out the insult we're looking for.
At speed. We serve France.
Just worry about winning.
Moving now.
That's good. More melee attack, more ward save, and then the soul fire.
Conditions acceptable. The Empire endures. On our way.
All right, now let's go ahead and get these guys either stop firing or shoot these zombies off on the side there, where there should be lots of free space to shoot.
Ready for battle.
Charge in once more here.
Yes, sir. Get them.
Free company, let's pull them on through.
To battle.
I think we got him. The Jade Griffin belongs to us. Maybe no Mannfred after all. Wolf. That got spooky there for a moment, though.
State troops ready.
Listen, doggos, I am happy to accuse you if I have to.
We will kill them all.
You were some bad, bad boys. You just wait.
Snag
Bad.
them aside. Don't give them an inch.
I think it's the right dogs. There we go.
Flagellants.
Legends, get on in there and finish them. Oh, bad. You also don't explode our own lads. Although, the gunners got some good hits there. Maybe now that they're in the Empire, they're happy to work harder. The desert is too stodgy. There's the win. Speed it up. Wait. Yeah, now the soul fire ability is fantastic. You can spam it as much as you want, and you want to, all the time. Appreciate you again there, Joe. Very kind words you got. Yeah, Gorst got... Coven of Gorst got collapsed. These knights are always much scarier looking than they actually end up being. Free Company Militia. Stout individuals. They see the mustache and are inspired. As all should be. Never a doubt. I mean, perhaps for a moment, I thought if Mannfred was going to show up. We'll take it, though. Only 350 lost. That's fought well. We will go ahead and pardon those captives. Perhaps they didn't mean to. A missile focus and the Jade Griffin. Give us another drop to corruption. More recruit rank for warrior priests, which we need to be able to get access to post haste. 20% more ward save. He's almost unkillable. Almost. Heavy emphasis on almost.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
Alright, then you have hit up to rank 12, so we will get the quest for Ulrika very soon. Let's stay outside of Ka-Sabar.
I see Sigmar.
I'm happy to kind of lure, or at least try to lure Cetra into a fight he doesn't want, because I don't trust him one bit. He has declared war on me even as we were buddies before. We will definitely grab the mere mortal men, increase our bullets with the blessed ammunition of Sigmar, and give us more diplomatic relations with the Southern Realms and Empire. All those other things don't matter. Tools of Absolution, or the Blessed Holy War. We can't quite recruit in warrior priests yet, so I think we'll go for the Tools of Absolution, so our entire army is doing flaming attacks and has more armor-piercing damage. And then the War Eternal for more speed and Wayfarer. We're gonna have an entire army of Flagellants and Free Company eventually. Just you wait. Proper Volkmar army. Sigmar's ward is just the missile resistance one. Magic resistance as well for ward save. That's pretty incredible. Ward save it is. Yeah. Yeah, now Volkmar and his warrior priest can launch holy flames almost non-stop. Extra charge bonus as well. I'd like that to be something a little bit different, but that's not bad. Maybe drop in leadership for all undead in the province. Any other goodies? Sigmar's sons? We could indeed. I think we'll put them on the other force there just because we don't quite need them on Volkmar. We'll save both of our ROR units for when we really need to recruit up a force in a hurry.
Praise be to Sigmar.
Bertolt, let's bring you on over. Is there anything out on the sea we can snag? Not yet. Not yet. Over it is then. We'll come on over and at least take a look, make sure nothing bad's going on up in the north. Dune Kingdoms don't seem, and this is the Rakoff Dynasty, they seem to be at least friendly enough, which is what they all say. Let's grab some swordsmen. Stout lads of the Empire. We will pass the turn on over pretty soon. We got some gold to spend, though. And I think now we'll go ahead and grab the walls, since we have plenty to spend. Pass a bit our diplomacy.
Nehekara rises from the sands.
Yeah, we could spend some gold to be friends with Rakoff. That's not something we would do, though. We'd break them by Sigmar's will.
King of Nehekara.
Yeah, no good deals to have at the moment. We'll just continue to save our gold then and use it when we need. Can we grab... No heroes. Had hope. Volkmar hasn't moved. That's because he was just out there smashing the undead. Stay where you're at, buddy. You're good.
I am Volkmar, the Empire's great defender.
Is it time, Cetra? It is time. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's got hate in his heart. So-called Empire will be crushed. We'll see, won't we? Oh, look at that. You decided to attack even though we had the ambush. Well, we've got all of the settlement garrison joining us as well, which is a lot of crossbows. Cetra, I don't think you know what comes for thee. It is death. Yeah, we can easily handle this one. Let's get to it. Our infantry line is a little bit tattered looking, though, so we will want to at least keep that in mind. The Nehekara warriors are not terrible, but there's not much armor across the board here. So if we focus these two guys down with the archers and the crossbows, they will melt away pretty quickly. Reinforcements arrive in 2 minutes. That's a little bit longer than I'd like. Let's set up over on that side, and actually we'll keep this formation if we can. Worked out just fine against the undead previously. Call it the Bone Buster. Maybe not. Never mind. Never call that again. Alright, let's bring these boys over. A little bit further. There we go. Oh, it's a proper battle line. Get these knights out of here. We'll use them to crash into those chariots. They're going to be charging around like fools. Alright, Volkmar. Prepare for a battle against the undead king. Oh, Nehekara. Get you, mortars. Welcome to the group. Alright. Let's have you a little ways out, so actually in front of the Free Company militia, keeping them safe from charges. And that looks good. Alright, Cetra. Bring it. I know what you're about, and it's hateful. Grab all the boys, and we'll bring them up and over just a smidge. It is a lot of chariots, so we'll bring them over just a little bit as well. Volkmar come out front. You will want to keep him away from Cetra to start. Cetra is quite the imposing duelist. 470. We have flaming attacks, though, which will be taking advantage of their weaknesses. Volkmar, this is your calling. Come over here and smash these chariots. They can fire just fine. Bring them up. Start chopping. Get on in there. Bring down these other chariots. That's a lot of damage. Cetra's chariots are no joke. Soulfire as well. Bring the Tattersouls on in. You guys go ahead and surround Cetra, please. Just gonna sit there and fire the arrows. Nice and brave. You guys go ahead and rip Cetra apart. Arrows on the Nehekara warriors. Ooh, Volkmar. That's a lot of arrows hitting him all at the same time. Hate to see it. Let's pull everyone back. Not a lot we can do about those archers in the back line there. In fact, where is my mortars? You should be blasting away at these skeleton archers. That's kind of their most dangerous units by far. bring them into melee. We will leave the Tattersouls fighting you. Volkmar keeps smashing. Actually, we'll bring him away from the priest, or the prince there. Crossbows start blasting away at these skelly archers there. Gotta start trading a little bit better. We'll get into a melee, please. Actually, you don't really need to. Let's go ahead and come over on this side. Take you out of the melee mode there. Knights are winning, it's just kind of slow. Alright, they've been accused. Let's bring you back behind that line. And they are focus firing him down. Sons of Sigmar, group, lock, and then just charge them into melee. Crossbows come on over as well, get them in behind. Halberdiers come help out with the Tomb Prince that is causing Volkmar all sorts of issues. We need you in the back of this group there. Flagellants are taking an absolute smashing. 3 company militia turn around. Sheer amount of bullets. Because arrows that guy has absorbed with his body. It is an incredibly tough trench coat. Alright, we got some guys fleeing. That's fine. We've got it. Bring the rifleman up. And then keep firing on him. I got bogged down in a unit we didn't want to. Try to pull through. We'll drop the soul fire now. I guess we can get it back in pretty soon. Archers come back just a little bit as well. That's where we lost there. And the archers were a little bit more deadly. Alright, Volkmar, come on through. Cetra's back there beating on our artillery teams. Rude. They're going to keep firing for as long as they can. The Ushabti are in. Let's go ahead and pull you away from them. That'd be a nasty fight. Go ahead and accuse the Ushabti as well. We can't. He is fleeing.
Ready for battle.
SIGMAR! Preservers! Ready! Get there!
Keep the main lads safe there. Let's go ahead and pull you guys back. Let's go ahead and have you drop your artillery teams and run. Run, run, run. Interesting, I told them to attack and they decided now we're just going to move instead. Fair enough. Alright, crossbows, let's bring you up. You two go ahead and deal with this group of skeleton archers. You shoot at the Tomb Prince there. All they needed is one good volley on Cetra to bring him down. Oh, they couldn't get a second one. Explosion's going to suck.
Awaiting orders.
My Tattersouls bring you back as well.
Get them! Ready for war! Yes, my lord! Yes, my
Mutilate
lord!
those chariots, please. Our backline is having some issues.
No lingering! March!
They are breaking, though. Finally, Cetra falls. There we go.
Weapons are yours!
And there goes the Tomb Guard. Not an easy fight by any stretch. Yeah, the lizardmen do need some help. Just reading back over the chat now, finally getting caught up. Man, and Noctilus was a rough one. I was having to learn gunpowder. Oh, we ended up losing some of our flagellants there. That's rough. I thought they managed to pull through. We lost a lot of units there. Okay. Unfortunate. Our elite have fallen, but we did break Cetra. I think we definitely need to capitalize then. We'll have the other warrior priest recruit up some replacement soldiers for Volkmar there. We'll go ahead and pardon these captives. There's none left, but we'll pardon their bones. do my best. I don't like Doom stacks at all. I try to get armies that fit the theme of who is fighting. Of course, you all help me out with the Empire a lot more. I do not know much about the Empire at all. We need these tall walls, the slaughter on the steps. Awesome. Now we can start recruiting Ulrika. So the tall walls are just the tier 3 walls. Tier 2 walls. Foiled again. Volkmar is terrible at ambushing. He's very loud. Shouting about Sigmar seems to do that.
Sigmar, grant me strength.
More. Definitely grab the Work of God for plenty of casualty replenishment, and then the Strength of the Penitent. Physical resistance and melee defense as long as they're losing. Fair enough. That would have helped out our flagellants quite a bit. Can we recruit anything from our... We may grab some of these ROR units now. Sterling's Revenge for sure. We've got lots of Free Company militia now. Sterling's Revenge for sure will come to the border there. Root up some replacement infantry. And then prepare for the fight against the Springs.
Sigmar watches over me.
Ugh, just spearmen. Gross. May want archers instead. We've got plenty of up-front soldiers. That's kind of what the Free Company militia have been acting as, so let's grab some archers. Fling as many arrows as we can. On talk, let's go for... Excuse me. Well, the Weaving House over here. We'll make the Shifting Sands kind of our income province for now. Farm, let's go for the upgrade to Ka-Sabar. Gotta wait one more turn for Sudenburg.
True servant of Sigmar.
Come on, back over towards Khemri with Bertolt.
Where I am needed.
Yeah, they are unbreakable. You're absolutely right. I just thought they had survived. Crossbowmen maybe instead? I think so. We can't quite grab the flagellants. I think those come from one of the other buildings. Flagellants are coming from... Am I blind? Over here. Yeah, Shrine of Sigmar. Crazy and unbreakable. Love to see it. We have to get to tier 3 before we can actually get those guys. Which, fair enough.
My knowledge is yours.
Definitely going to go for the extra ward save there. That is incredible. Keeps him fighting for as long as we can, and he gets the Strength of the Penitent as well. Sounds good to me.
What?
Lose your fights, and Sigmar's watching over. No deals to be had. Fair enough. That'll be the turn then. Oh yeah, I did see the roadmap. The roadmap's looking pretty good. It's got, I guess coming up first is going to be, what, Siege, Cathay, and Kislev? We're thinking it's going to be the Monkey King and versus the Changer. Oh yeah. The Sigmar Sons there definitely are. I see. I'm reading back now. Gotcha. I'm a little real behind with the chat. I do apologize.
I will cast out all evil.
That's what we're thinking. It could be the Monkey King. I actually wouldn't. I would prefer it be one of the other dragon siblings, as boring as some might find them. I want it to be the Fire Dragon, or maybe even the Yin Yin, or whichever the Sea Dragon is. And then I guess coming up after, yeah, Rumba Incarnate. There's a delay. Yeah, no, I figured there was, but at the same time, I'm just making sure I don't miss all of your lovely chats. All right, King Ibiomos, what you got for me? The fact that they've got the Tomb Swarm already is really unfortunate. Khemri is not... How well defended it is. I'd like to say it's not very well defended. We don't know. He's in the Witch Hunter out to find out.
Sigmar's will.
Tier 3, he has the Great Pyramid of Cetra's coming in soon. He doesn't have any walls, though. Necro Serpent Nest? This is going to be a nasty army then, isn't it? Yeah, we need to move in probably pretty soon.
The instrument of Sigmar's
Not having
will.
our elite infantry is going to be a bit unfortunate, though. We've got lots of missiles. That amulet
Tools of
inlay here.
judgment ready.
Sounds good. Keep him a bit more safe on the battlefield. Movement Rage, we can give that scribe on over to this double hammer wielding crazy. I mean, fair. The Cathay,
Orders.
once Cathay has all of its dragon siblings in the game, then I'm pretty sure we will be getting all of them eventually. They are going to be an absolute menace. It's already almost impossible to bring down Meow and Zhao at the same time. Or Springs of Eternal Life. I was thinking you're Khemri, that was my bad there. Friendly in, and we'll just give this one to the auto-resolve.
My spyglass is of use.
You poor fools. Get that back on over to our Witch Hunter, and then auto-resolve. The less Ushabti I have to fight being summoned in on my artillery, the better. That works. Flagellants took a lot of damage. I'll go ahead and occupy. Mine. Yoink.
Never yield.
Check out that training field. We don't need to train. We're already perfect.
By the Heldenhammer.
Blessed Holy War? I think almost. We can't quite recruit these guys yet, so not something we want to go for. I think we'll finish off the pistol core there, so we got that maximized ammunition and missile strength. 18, not bad. 23 on those archers, which is considerably more than they start with.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
True. Khemri is a menace. But what I'm saying is, like, the fact that, I mean, it's tough to fight them at the same time. If you have both Meow and Zhao in the same battle, so all 5 dragon siblings all at once, I don't know how you face that. Final point to scavenge.
Chosen of Sigmar.
I think we're ready to go.
Ready to
Bertolt can
serve.
grab some more crossbowmen, perhaps. Well, we've got a lot of archers in there. We'll grab some more spearmen. That army looking good. Grab Sigmar's sons, but again, I'm waiting on them until we really need them. Otherwise, we pay their upkeep for nothing. Awesome. Okay, now we have some choices. We could go for the Imperial Harbor, or immediately for the Shrine of Sigmar, like a proper Sigmarite. I think that question answers itself. Doesn't matter what the clever or the smart choice is, it's always for Sigmar.
Attend your king.
Make sure...
Lord of Athelloren.
Yeah, still no one wants to make any deals with us. Because we're smacking people too hard? Anyway, we may want to calm down a bit. We can after we claim Khemri. The only issue is once we move a little bit further up, we will also meet Scarbrand, which should normally be Cetra's job to be dealing with. So Cetra needs to relax. Otherwise, he's going to get an axe in the back of the head. Regardless of any Khemric shenanigans, I very much like all the voice acting for Cathay. They did a really good job. Pour their heart and soul into the lines. At least for the 2 legendary lords. Everyone else is... I would probably get in trouble if I mimicked the accents. We'll grab... I don't know about the Clothier. Probably not. I'd like to attack Khemri. Finish off Cetra now. And so we shall.
To battle!
To battle. Oh, a bad guy convoy. Coming on down to deliver some goodies to Archon, I see. Khemri will give us high casualties. Oh, Screaming Skull Catapults. My least favorite. We've got what we need to bring them down, though. As long as we don't get Volkmar caught by the Ushabti, we should be easy to win. Yeah, Miao Ying is your favorite. Listen, I understand. He is my favorite Cathay Lord as well. We don't really need any siege equipment. We are our own siege equipment. Let's get in there. True, I agree. They do need more variety at the very least. But if you've played, I know that not everyone enjoys Radius, but Radius has some pretty incredible units. I guess SFO does too. But both Radius and SFO have some pretty incredible units for Cathay. I have a video for the radius units. The sea dragons are incredible. And I'm hoping that when we do get them, or at least the sea dragon herself, we get something similar with them. To keep things interesting, we'll attack from the other side. I'm still going to attack where it's the weakest, but not the same location, at the very least. Alright, Sigmar's Sons, we will grab all of the free company, but they do have actually some archers with this group, so we will want to keep them at least a little bit protected until we kind of whittle away at the top a little bit. So Sigmar's Sons up front.
The Empire endures.
The archers in behind. Crossbowman, I want you into this position. Because the fact that they have the Screaming Skull catapults, though, makes us not want to clump up so much.
Take aim. Stalin's revenge.
Let's bring these guys a little bit apart.
Free company. Yes, my lord. Finisher.
Certain units are getting exploded. That's just going to be how that is. We can minimize it as much as we can, though. Swordsmen. Halberdiers defending our artillery pieces. Adder Souls, who may or may not survive this battle here. And the handguns. I think we want the handguns in kind of the same position we had last time. Want to make sure we don't blow up our own lads at all.
We serve the Emperor.
Let's just go.
Guides us.
In the name of Sigmar!
Mortar. We obey. Ready to serve. Spearmen.
High Priest! Sigmar's will!
For the twin-tailed comet! Cannons fire! Emperor's might! Sigmar! Crossbows ready, General! For Heldenhammer! Sigmar calls! For the Warhammer! Stalin's revenge! Yes, my lord!
That's an order! Witch Hunter!
Are we fixed? Is the mics fixed? I caught that this time. Just barely.
Steeds are restless!
Hopefully it's fixed at least.
Yes, sir! For Heldenhammer!
More Soulfire. Man, I had a whole bunch of things to say. Not a lot of it was very useful, but
Twin-tailed comet!
right. In and claim the point. If they come on down to try to stop you, I will have... It looks like they're getting over very slowly. We'll have the cavalry come on in as well.
Free company! For the war!
Should be able to get through before the halberdiers hit the ground. Should be, is the key word there.
Quick march!
Empire marksman!
You guys continue to fire on those halberds. You guys push forward. Make sure the cannons are blasting away at this group of Tomb Guard here. Volkmar, just go claim this point, just to be a nuisance.
Handgunners!
We can win this fight slow and steady, that's fine by me.
Slay the heretics!
Forward. You've got the Opal Amulet now, so you should be safe.
Battle ready!
Awesome, good to hear.
For the Emperor!
Lots of flare coming off those shields from those hits. Have you blast apart these Tomb Guard halberds here. They want to stand in and brace.
Sigmar's out!
Move towards them so they do brace, and then we'll kind of back up.
No lingering!
Give the attack order. There we go, that makes them brace. Foolish AI. Do the attack order again, make them brace so we can keep firing.
For the Warhammer!
There we go. Oh, you missed anyway. Listen, archers.
The Emperor!
I need you guys to not be foolish and go throw your lives away.
To battle!
You guys not in defense mode? Yeah, they don't care though. Okay. Pull away once more. That's fallen to us. Let's go ahead and charge Volkmar back. None of the infantry moved in. Makes sense. Didn't tell them. Infantry up. Free company militia, we want you guys. Ooh, that's not good. Free company militia, we want you guys to be all over the walls. So we'll grab our handguns and have them post up here. Go ahead and get these guys accused. Yes, they indeed stole the last of the cereal and didn't throw away the box. The heathens. Get him, Volkmar. Charge of the knights. That's how you deal with tomb guards. Charge through quickly before they get up and start stabbing you back. I lied, hit them. Okay, so they decided to bring their guys up on the walls and defend. Not great for my Sterling's Revenge, but they should actually be able to fight. We're going to deal with these tomb guard here first. Lots of missiles coming in. Bring them over. Crossbows. I kind of want to have them off on the side as well, but let's just kind of keep everyone so they can keep firing over the walls. Handgun here. You guys are inside as well. Good business. Alright, they claimed that point back, but they wasted their time doing so, so I don't mind. Give me these mortars. Start blasting away at these archers. Oh, they get to rebuild those immediately? That's how that works? Let's see. They poured milk before the cereal. I know someone who does that. I won't call them out. I kind of already did, but not by name. But soldiers, let's get you guys in here so we can actually form kind of a defensive line. You stay back. I change mine on you. Where's Spearman? There you go. Come on inside. We're gonna have plenty of firing arcs as they come on down the... Nice. Get him, Volkmar. You blast apart those archers there. Speaking of who I wanted to not fight with Volkmar, let's go ahead and drop down that soul fire. Keep these knights back ready to charge on anyone who's kind of weakened. Get away from the Ushabti. We were playing a little bit cagey. Alright, get over here then. Stop these Nekar warriors, please. Anyone who gets too close is gonna get shot. That'd be great. Grand Theogenist kills people. Drop that on down. Oh, Flames of Sigmar. I didn't do great to the archers there, but that's fine. We have a complete shooting gallery. We do have to worry about the enemy catapults. So let's actually bring... Oh, there's the Ushabti. Welcome. You know what? It may be good to just kind of leave these guys to defend themselves. They'll only take out one unit. Halberdiers, come on over and help out. That's not good. Okay, archers. I guess we're going to be annoying too. We'll get you up on the walls. Hold that high ground. Crossbowmen, let's get you in on this main front too. Ushabti fighting against Sigmar's finest. Where is his catapults at? I don't see him. He may be safe. That combined fire is doing very good work. Once we crush this group of warriors, we'll push through and go find those catapults. This became an absolute mess down here. Was it because we told them to go in and move up, so they're all kind of wiggling around weird? Blow up our own labs with our catapults. Captured catapults. Nice hit. Let's move the cavalry up. More soul fire.
Name of Sigmar.
See if you guys would like a bath. What a flame.
For the twin-tailed comet.
Go ahead and move up and put these fools here down. Those shots in. Give yourself some extra ward save as well. Let's push through and stop those skeleton archers. Where? There they are. Screaming skulls have been located. Move up and put some shots in where you can then. That might be a better target though. Let's bring Sterling's Revenge down.
Weapons drawn.
Charge them in. Any of these other guys up here that are not really able to fire. Nah, they're doing just fine. Full fire. Oh, yeah. Full fire takes a second.
It shall be
By Ulrich's wrath.
by the Jade Griffin.
Oh, excellent. They're firing on the basically the Witch Hunter. Worst possible target for them. If they move up and start causing them issues, the Knights are getting a bit bogged down, so we'll pull them away.
To battle.
That's an order.
For Heldenhammer.
In charge, Sterling's Revenge. Everyone's got Achilles. Oh, thought like I lost his arm. I was like, well, that's real unfortunate. Your first battle.
Spin there.
With haste.
There we go. There's the leadership. Didn't even manage to get many kills with their catapults. Awesome. Praise SIGMAR. Who got the golden sword that time around? Was it our handguns? No, it was actually just one of our random unnamed free company. Agreed. Easy. Get him out of here. He should be on his rolling cart of SIGMAR soon. The old mobility scooter of death. Yep, there we go. There's our victory. We lost 76 in the battle. We will go ahead and just claim Khemri as ours. Another camp follower. We've got lots of guys following our camp around. How useful they are, that's another story.
Sigmar, grant me strength.
How much do we need for the War Altar? Just rank 16. We're almost there. He loses a lot of weapon strength, but he gains all sorts of extra buffs around him. Lots of health. Mars Ward. We haven't really been shot at all that much. He's been just charging around like an absolute mad lad. Heretic Hunter gives us even more recruit rank for Warrior Priests. That sounds amazing. Now let's start moving through that rank then. Leader of Renown. Does this drop anything useful for us? Recruitment cost? Let's go for the attrition drop, since we are in the desert. I saw that. The Shore Caravan will be attacked the next turn if we're able. He's got 200 cargo. Pretty weak convoy. These blunderbusses are no joke, of course, but we've got artillery, and we've got all sorts of militia to throw at them.
Orders.
Sons of SIGMAR in droves. Let's give you now a bit of elusiveness. Parry and riposte. How's Khemri looking? Oh, we actually have some stables in here, so we can get some more Empire Knights. I'm actually not against that. The Pistoliers I am against. They can fire while moving, though. Ooh, the Stonecutter we can get right away. This gives us just income and marble. Not too bad that's not construction cost decreasing. Maybe the Empire doesn't like marble all that much. It's too shiny. Not natural. Oh yeah, no, they'll definitely be gone next turn. You're not wrong, but if they just scoot a little ways, maybe we get lucky. We can catch him with Bertold over here, maybe. Alright, Bertold, you have an incredibly difficult mission ahead of you. Hunting down the Bull Breaker. do so, we're probably going to need lots of crossbows. Let's be honest. Need to gain some gold. That's really what we're missing out on here. The access to the barracks. 3 more turns before we can start recruiting in some goodies. Extra warrior priests. We'll be sending one right over to Volkmar's army as soon as we can.
By the Helden
Well, let's do some more recruiting then and grab some Empire Knights. And we'll get rid of one of our archer units here. Put in some work, but we need the... Oh, okay then. Can we combine these two together? That's not worth it at all. Take them on out. And we'll grab the Empire Knights, because we need a blacksmith. Okay. Played. Pistoliers it is. An envoy to Bretonia. Yeah, we definitely need to get on over there. We're closing over. Hopefully we get to them before they get wiped out. That could be a secondary goal for us to try to save Bretonia. Will we be able to? Maybe. Hefty baby. We've met the Wargrove of Woe. Was it from the... Yeah, it had to have been from the quest battle. Meeting Drycha now, not great. Start building up that negative relations with her. Okay then, another turn.
I am Volkmar, the Empire's great defender.
Khorne demands slaughter. Hey, speaking of, here he comes. Wreck the day. Now this I'm a bit concerned about. Yeah, Scarfman, when is he not angry? Yes, convoy. Oh, wow, that thing disappeared. You weren't wrong. A migration. A great migration comes to our borders, demanding shelter from larger threats abroad. Is probably lads fleeing Scarbrand. Do we let them cross into our territory or turn them away? You know what? We'll take the migration. Welcome. As long as you worship Sigmar, we can be buddies.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
Alright, Volkmar, I think the best course of action, there's probably an army recruiting up over here in Qatar to attack the springs. So what we're going to do is jump out of Khemri, which looks a bit weakened, because I have no clue where Scarbrand is or where Cetra's guys are. We can come out and take a look. There's Kalash. See what's at Qatar without moving too much further. I'd like to get back into Volkmar's army.
Where heretics lurk?
Maybe.
Pick up the pace.
Come on now.
On march.
Oh, we can't quite see. Weak legs.
My spyglass.
All right, friend leg, get back on in there.
Here to
Yeah,
serve.
that caravan zoomed out of there. He's probably way over here in the mountains by now. That's fine. We have another army to help out against Khemri and the other denizens of the night. Let's go around.
I will do anything for Sigmar.
Don't trespass, fool.
Going forth.
Gonna make King Oftos mad yet?
Sigmar
Soon.
lightens my steps.
I think we will leave the stables in. I'm gonna take out the clothier here, though. Should have done that last turn. And then we'll... barracks or not? We go for the barracks or the Imperial Harbor there in Studenberg. We save a turn with gold, or we spin some? What do y'all think? Agreed. I forgot about growth. The first couple of these other ones here. Chorf's campaigns have been fantastic. I'm really hoping the Dwarf Overhaul, which looks like it's coming with... I think it's in winter, with the new DLC that's coming out with... Looks like it's called Thrones of Decay, from what it seemed like. It'll have Nurgle, the Empire, and the Dwarfs. Hopefully the Dwarfs get a nice overhaul. And we'll probably go for about another 30 minutes in this first stream here. I'll go ahead and end. We've done pretty well for ourselves. Blaming Khemri and all of this other province off to the side. Which one is this? Shifting Sands? Quite shifty. Yeah, what do y'all think? Save some gold or go for the upgrade of the barracks here? Agreed. Agreed it is. Thank you, lads. Oh, Kalash is moving in. Go for it. Maybe it's not their turn yet. I don't quite know when Skarbrand takes his turn. I think it's pretty soon after ours. I'm actually not... The Chorfs are the one faction I'm not looking forward to fighting. Oh, good. Beastmen approach. Who's Sigor? That is just hateful.
Volkmar the
Alright,
Grim.
Volkmar, what do you say to bringing down some beasts? They aren't bothering us for now. Can we siphon any gold out of them? They don't want to have anything to do with us, do they? No, we can't siphon any gold out of them. You can as the Chaos Dwarves, though. Which is quite amusing.
Sigmar be praised. I will
Here's the
cast
thing. Can we
out
hunt down
all
Kalash
evil.
without leaving Khemri too exposed? We can fight this army afterwards pretty easily. Let's send... Yeah, the Bray Herds come. So they do.
Step to it.
I don't see Skarbrand.
Onwards.
Oh, hello there. The Knights of Arrigo are all the way up here. Doing well for yourselves, Bretonnians. I'm real concerned I'm going to run out of movement. Brinley, you may not be able to join this fight. Go ahead and have you try to assassinate this cultist then instead.
Judgment is
Oh, you failed. I thought he managed to succeed. And then we'll charge in. I don't want to lose the opportunity to bring them down. Oh, well. We lose the opportunity regardless. What a snake.
Sigmar
And look
has
at this.
heard my prayers.
Khemri is now very, very unsecure. Let's go for the gold mining pit. Get as much income as we can.
praise be to Sigmar.
Bring Bertolt on over to attack Qatar. Keep you in not March. We want to recruit up some more troops. Let's go on the edge of these lands here in Bagar. Bagar doesn't matter. Good.
Guided by Sigmar.
March. And I actually will give you some Pistoliers for some skirmish cav. They don't do a ton of damage, but they're not bad. Move pretty quickly too. Alright, we finally got the Engineers Guild. That took a long time. What we're going to go for it next is the mass-produced small ammunition. Down towards probably volley fire. Missile strength is pretty good too, but reload speed is always key. Now, out of gold, can we make any new friends? Looks like even the Knights of Arrigo don't like us. Wonder why. Frenchie acting up. Same thing with Tlaqua. We have become a strategic threat. Well, I don't think so.
Who I am. The laws of chivalry demand I hear you.
Take some gold from this fool here. Sir John, thank you.
Done.
Volkmar thanks you for your donation.
Tomb Car.
You
We may have to start sending some more gold Tlaqa's way because they are starting to dislike us. We really can't afford being attacked by absolutely everyone here. Diplomatic captain, we can definitely go for one. And yes, indeed. I don't see Skarbrand our famous last words. He's probably in ambush. They do use Skaven tactics quite a bit. Malagor has been discovered. Oh, gross. He's come on down south. That's lovely to see.
Sigmar
Alright,
has
Volkmar,
shown
we
us
really
the
need to kind of
path.
finish off this province here, but allowing Skarbrand's armies to survive is always dangerous. I don't trust that he's not nearby, so friendly, you just jump in to the army.
I'll scout the area.
We will come on over to try to
I see Sigmar's
free
hand.
Numos from its shackles. When do we get our next quest? Staff of Command comes on in at rank 12? Where's my Staff of Command at? Oh no, rank 15. We get a mission for it? Oh yeah, we did. Win the following I guess we must have missed it. I mean, I definitely missed it. You all might not have. Fight against the Empire, huh? Recently, wary villagers in Reichland have spoken of the priest of the wolf god besmirching Volkmar's name. Oh, absolutely not. Tensions between the cult of Sigmar and Ulrich are often fraught. Cordial. However, since Volkmar and his arch-lectors voted against the R. Ulrich's candidate in the election for the Emperor, relations have been strained. Now the Staff of Command, the symbol of the Grand Theogenist office, has been reluctantly taken and locked away by the Holy Order of Sigmar. Such is the feeling stoked against Volkmar. The Grand Theogenist is in rage. Slurs of Ulrich's supporters must be answered. Apparently with blood. I don't see it say we have reinforcements coming on in, but we definitely do, because that's a pretty well-balanced bar there. Definitely get to the Staff of Command battle very soon, but now let's go ahead and hold off on it.
I live to serve the Emperor.
Bertolt, let's get you moving on over towards Qatar. Looks like King Mechanaus is going to be our next combatant.
For SIGMAR.
Minkaus. Etc.
Yours is not to question.
Yours is to fall back to sleep.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
Maximum aggression here. I'd love to get the City of Bronze. We'll have to wait. We'd be able to go for the Clothier, though, just to get some more income just off the bat. 100 more is not bad. Ka-Sabar is, or at least Ontak is fairly well defended, unless we get attacked from the lizardmen that I was trying to make friends with. We'll soon see. Let's go for the income. We'll gain some more post-battle loot from fighting Minkaus and company. But you are absolutely right there, yes. The old tech trees are quite a bit outdated, and luckily, though, well, I guess the Empire not so luckily should be coming. It seems as though they're going to be trying to overwork or overhaul some of the factions, at least do some updates on them, from what it sounds like in the roadmap. Of course, the roadmap can be changed, but they said they were going to go for some overhauls. That's just a bunch of chaff. And Qatar is defended also by a bunch of chaff. We should be able to handle it.
To battle!
To battle. We do want to try to minimize casualties, though, because we have no clue where Scarbrand is still. You'll be Gleaming Pendant on down by our Witch Hunter once more since he was out of combat. Auto Resolve would lose several of our lads. The archers are definitely going to be the most scary unit he has, and he's got plenty of them. 14 damage hurts on lads that are very unarmored. Right then. Take a quick look at our map. And battle begin. This loading screen brought to you by water. Stay hydrated. Or don't. Let's see what happens. It's indeed a threat. Alright, let's see what's going on over here on the other side. Yeah, I think we want to try to kind of corner up, not fully, but at least force the enemy out of position. So let's get the mortars up here on this hill. It's the nicest bit of elevation we can get for them. Have a absolute wall of pistols. I am going to do something a bit interesting for this formation. It may not work. We'll try it. Bit of a pyramid. Every time we do try it, it doesn't work, but there we are. Volkmar, you're going to hold the center. Same thing with the Witch Hunter. Then we'll have the normal soldiers off on their own. Crossbows and the boys. With the handguns right here. No, this is kind of a suspicious formation. Suspicious and terrible. Grab the spearmen. Keep them in this position here. I don't think they've got any cavalry at all. It's just a lot of infantry and archers. Tattersouls and the halberdiers on this side. Knights, the pistol corps as well, ready to lend aid and crush some archers. Bring them up. Have the knights over here as well.
Sir, it shall be at once.
Our steeds are restless. Spearmen!
By Ulrich's wrath.
Ready to hunt the Empire! For Heldenhammer! Taking position! Emperor's might! Formation match! My Galmarest!
Offering battle prayers.
Yes, quickly! In range! Fire! Fire! Shoot them!
Ready for battle.
Sigmar guides us! Ready for war!
For the twin-tailed comet.
Send us out! At speed! Mortar! Guns of Null! Spearmen! We obey! Move out! We obey! The Empire
My curse of the muted mic. We back?
We serve France!
I'm talking all sorts of strategy here.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Militia! Sigmar calls!
Thank you for letting me know.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
These knights on through. Start dropping down the soul fire.
No lingering! Ready for war!
That ward save going. Looks like they are being able to flee, or at least rotate over under the cover of the explosives. Keep running.
Spearmen!
Get to about here. They were good to stop.
Free company!
Charge in on these archers. Get these free company, the extra defenses there. You guys turn around and help out with these spearmen.
Understood!
Put you in pistol mode.
Weapons! Yes, my lord!
Come on
Take
up.
the ground!
Fire it on that center line there.
Free company!
Get into melee. Oh, here come the Ushabti.
You bid!
Let's have you two rotate over and help out with them.
Understood!
Push these guys back through the line.
Taking aim!
Everyone else really just kind of needs to hold the line.
Hand gunners!
Tomb Guard
Finding range, sir! For the Warhammer!
torn up by the archers there in the back line. Not a lot we can do about it.
Cavalry ready!
Cavalry through so they can actually reform and go get some more archers.
By the Jade Griffin. Sigmar's will.
True.
Stalin's revenge!
It sure will.
To battle! Slay the heretics!
Drop those Pekar warriors there. Move up. Start firing on those archers. Very clumped up archers there in the woods we need to get rid of.
Our weapons are
Swordsmen
yours!
charge on in. You guys keep slashing. Archers up.
Yes, General! No lingering!
On through. Hit these archers here. Anyone who's surrounding Volkmar is in for a really bad day. There we go. Some of our archers are fleeing. That's fine. They weren't true sons of Sigmar after all. Our pistol corps has been hanging out in the woods the whole time. You guys on in. Come on up into this center position here.
High priest.
Missiles will fly!
And disrupt that formation of the spearmen there.
I am
More soul fire, more grand hammer.
Hand
These handguns, pull them back.
Quick march! Understood!
Flagellants come on in and finish that nonsense off. Bring you guys up, halberdiers.
Ready to
Those
fight!
archers are kind of disrupting each other's fire, which is never good.
Accuse them!
I can get this guy accused here. Pistol shots in. Let's pull you away from that immediate engagement.
Take position! Sigmar!
offering
We're
battle
gonna have caught up with my cavalry. We'll pull them on away.
Quickly!
Ready for
More soul fire. Nice, good smacking.
The Tattersall!
In come the Tattersouls. Let's get our archers up so they can actually fire on useful targets there.
Find your target!
Doom Guard sounds good to me. Looks like we're starting to get the break finally. Accuse this guy so he does a little bit less damage.
Sigmar calls!
He is indeed a heretic.
Volkmar the Grim.
There it is. We minimized casualties pretty well there. So we're blaming the Shadow Squirrels. That's a new one. I'm here for it. It wasn't me. 139 losses. Hopefully that's enough to keep Scarbrand away. No blood here. Volkmar's still not getting the gold sword yet. This time the Empire Knights taking it, getting up to their first gold chevron. We good? There it is. Here's the win. We gain a Rampager standard as well, extra charge bonus and percentage as well. 25 base, then just a percentage on top of it. That's not bad. We definitely don't want to have Scarbrand take off of our corpses, because that would be a nightmare. Another apprentice wizard flocks to our cause. They just do not understand the danger of joining up with the witch hunters.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
Because you don't call yourself a witch, doesn't mean you aren't one. We'll grab the Blessed Holy War. We're almost where we're able to grab the Warrior Priests.
Orders.
Run the light here. Wouldn't mull for yourself, sir. We'll give you Stalker. Your line of sight sounds awesome. So now you're no fun at any kind of parties. Alright, Khemri, let's go for extra gold. There is gold in them hills. Ka-Sabar, I think we continue to wait. If we get Bagar up to a tier 3, we can get Ulrika sooner rather than later, but we do have to have up to 15,000 gold in our treasury, so we'll have to sit and kind of wait for a bit. We unlocked the Silver Bullets and the White Wolves, though. Silver Bullet's going to be an amazing addition to Volkmar's army.
Sigmarite Archlector.
Can't quite make it, so let's go ahead and push up to this position here. We will grab one of the ROR units. Let's give him the... We'll give him the White Wolves. War Altar of Sigmar, perfect. Yet another camp follower.
Honored to serve.
Give you the terrifying Mask of E and maybe some good ancillaries here. Let's go for the Rampager standard. Volkmar's got plenty of goodies. Hit fighter, and then that's about it. Get more witch hunters, it just we cannot quite recruit them. Oh, we can now. Not yet. Curse our treasury. Next turn, then, some War Priests of Sigmar shall roll on out. No deals to be had either, huh? Peace with Khemri. Cetra puts up the white flag. There is no peace, Cetra. Only the void. Yeah, I mean, that's the best way to find out. Either drown them or sell them in a bag of cats. If the cats leave them alone, then hey, they're not a witch. My people were building great monuments when yours were still scratching in the mud. Well, see, wasting time warring with me is your own problem. Raid Agrul Middal. This region is ripe for plunder. I mean, probably ripe for skulls. Not much else. Skulls and ashes. We'll bring them in together to bring down Cetra. This poor man.
For the Emperor.
The undead tide stemmed by the tide of man. And actually, circle up. Volkmar back on the road. There we were a bit gumptuous with our attack orders.
Grand Theogenist.
So he's just outside. And then we can smush them. Give the Rampager standard off to the hero there. What's your charge bonus up to? 53? That's not bad at all. Do we lose anyone on the victory? This is always when someone sneaky dies. Now we're good. Sweet. See ya, Cetra. Full SIGMAR. Did only get 5 kills? Weakness incarnate. We'll go ahead and claim. Cetra the Perishable. Indeed. An additional drop to enemy control, and then a charge bonus. It doesn't match very well with his Rampager standard. Alright, Volkmar, we're going to keep you here.
Champion of the faith.
Bertold Dietzen, let's give you a Route Marcher and then the Grand Hammer of Sigmar. Well, if we go through here faster, we can get up to Grand Soulfire and keep the lad safer. Make him a little baby Volkmar.
Never yield.
Never yield. Let's go for Survivalist. A bit more health.
Servant of the faith. Protector of
With that extra gold there, we can go for a Warrior Priest, or we can get ourselves an Imperial Harbor, which is probably going to go for first. We'll grab the War Priest once we have a bit more income under our belt. Once we get all this land under our control, we'll be doing very well for ourselves. You'd better stop. You better stop that, buddy.
The devout men of the Empire.
Well, you can help us by not trespassing. What are you doing? Standing just on the cusp of our territory? An interesting choice. Council go in for that extra growth, and then we'll end the turn. Still no Scarbrand. I saw that. That was Phantom who just flitted on by Khemri. That Bildhoof has been discovered ambushing. Oh, that's who it was. He's just kind of hanging out inside our lands. Oh, we've got a massive army now. Well, that's not good. We've got more rebellion kicked on off. Adia here.
true servant of Sigmar.
Well,
awaiting
I don't approve of your rebellion, so, be gone. Pathetic. There are no captives to return. Fair enough. We execute them then. Oh, we're just a noble. The rumor smiths tell us that in the court and along the verandas of Altdorf, our loyal nobles plot your downfall. Better to nip this in the bud before their malfeasance blossoms. So they hired a squad of Tomb Kings. Fair enough.
here to serve.
I'm not here to question it.
Warrior
I'll give
of
you the
Sigmar.
Grand Soulfire and then probably hold the line. Make sure the lads fight as hard as they can. And then Bertolt will come on over and defend Numos. And no Scarbrand. Doesn't mean much, but Volkmar, your job is going to be stamping out these beastmen then that are rampaging through our lands. Let's not go into March Dance. We'll get caught then. Real bad time.
Knowledge is power.
Indeed. Let's go for the Reassuring Presence. Keep working on towards the Heretic Hunter there. Extra recruit rank for those Warrior Priests. I think we get up to almost 10 rank off the bat.
Volkmar the Grim.
Pretty incredible. Instead of going for Survivalist, we're going to go at extra point in Elusive. I value the melee defense more than the health just yet. Yeah, let's go ahead and give you the old... Well, if we'd given the trespassing warning, they do tend to leave, even though it tells you they don't. Grab ourselves our first Warrior Priest up to rank 10 already, so if we wait till we have that other ability, we can get these guys up to rank 15. We have 3 of them available now, so we can go for one currently and then wait. Construction time, a noble captain. That's pretty solid. Monster tracker for more movement range. I like both of them. Let's grab Oleg. He's got an awesome eye patch that matches his 2 brothers here. But having that construction time decrease is pretty awesome. Worth it. Just for that alone. Bertold has himself a warhorse. Who is out of options? The witches? As they should be. Let's grab ourselves a single one here. We'll get the others at rank 15 later on. Rank 10 is pretty awesome to get off the start, though. So he does start with a Hammer of Sigmar. Stimulate growth as well. I'm going to max that out as well as replenish troops, so when he's in the army, he's doing everything he can. We'll go for Safeguard, and then Passion. He doesn't do a very good job of defending himself. His dual hammers be like that. Now we can afford nothing in Bagari. Yes, we can. We can max out the cattle ranch. Less upkeep for those Pistoliers and Outriders for all armies? Yes, please.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
And actually, maybe we do want to fight that army against the other Imperials now. Do y'all know if they have any reinforcements coming in besides what they tell us about? Real unfortunate if they did.
You call
Nah, I'm not interested in giving the Rukhoff dynasty anything. We can. Thought about giving a gift briefly on over to the others, but we need all of our gold. We have none anyway. No gold to give. I mean, if he was Kolek, somehow we could summon Kolek in as a warrior priest, I'd happily do so. Don't you worry. Star Crusher for Sigmar. Our mass-produced small ammunition is ready, so we got even more ammunition. Perfect. Beastmen have moved over to Bother Bagar, which has a lot more gold. And just keep fleeing on away. We follow them. You know what? Let's go for the battle against the other Imperials. We can only lose, right? Who's the other people we have to beat off the start? The Oracles of Siege, huh? Very interesting. So it wants us to go south. Well, if it wasn't for Cetra attacking me, I would not have gone north. It still says that we will have a loss here, but this just looks like a normal army. Let's go for it. Teleport on over. They give us a decisive victory here against Richter Weismund. He says he doesn't have any reinforcements, but I don't trust it. We'll have one more battle here for good measure, and then that'll probably be the stream. Let's get to it. The Emperor is not best pleased this battle's happening, but for Volkmar's sake, he is loath to forbid it. The enemy general, the Ulrich's, or our Ulrich's loyal servant, be slain, then an easy peace should quickly follow between the two sides. By the same token, it is clear that our Ulrich wishes the Grand Theogenes dead, thinking his replacement would be more amenable to Ulrichian concerns. Perhaps. Okay, then.
The cult of Ulrich has defamed us. The Midden Wolves should be our allies. For was Sigmar not a worshipper of Ulrich during his mortal span? Instead, they work against us, weakening the empire that our sovereign lord, Emperor Karl Franz, has labored so hard to unite under the twin-tailed comet's glowing aspect. I will have no more of this foolishness. Slay this representative of the Ard Ulrich. Let that be chastisement enough. And then, if Sigmar permits, we may become brothers in arms once more. Now, we must fight this sorry battle, not for my honor, but for that of Sigmar himself. To war!
Sigmar! Civil war for the sake of it. Kill the enemy lord to rout their forces. This is too suspicious. Surely no reinforcements are going to be coming out of the castle there. Alright, let's grab all of our Pistoliers. They can actually rotate over pretty quickly, so let's grab these two, or I guess these two here. One over to this side, the other three. Sterling's Revenge. Oh, I grab. hold over there just to make sure no kind of nonsense goes on. And then we'll have the rest of the force kind of set up. Get them.
Yes, sir.
I think I want the handguns on this side for once. Let's grab the Tattersouls, put them in. Handguns.
The Empire is
Crossbows
yours.
in behind, and then we'll have the
Yes, sir.
2 archers up front,
Yes,
one
General.
behind.
Sterling's revenge.
Okay, we'll have the spearmen off on the side here. We'll have you holding this position, keeping that gap closed. You have any more infantrymen to use? No, it doesn't look like it. Mortars, and then we'll have our Empire Knights on this side, as well as those Pistoliers.
Sterling's revenge.
Bring them off to the side here. Sterling's Revenge. Alright then. Volkmar up front, leading the charge, as he should.
Our weapons are
The Halberdiers can kind of hold this flank, as they should.
ground quakes. The Tattersouls.
Sigmar's will.
Cavalry,
Emperor's might.
get this going. Reichsguard will join the fray to ensure the staff of command is... Oh, okay. So this army, and we get the Reichsguard on our side? Alright, we can do that. Push forward. Keep a wary eye on the hillside, though.
Understood. Immediately.
Wolves are cunning. Ulrichian's hidden reinforcements have revealed themselves. Well, where are they?
The Warhammer.
They have not revealed themselves. Come on back.
For the Warhammer. Yes, my lord.
Where are they hiding?
Sigmar calls.
Is this quest battle a little bit funky? I bet they're in the woods here. That's why we haven't seen them.
Judgment is coming.
I'm going to rotate the entire army here. Just a bit.
Will die.
As you say.
Volkmar's not quite as... Oh, there they go. Reinforcements coming in behind. Empire Knights. That's not great.
Marina, guide our
They're
aid.
quite a ways away. It says once we kill the enemy lord, the Reichsguard joins. So let's bring... Keep Volkmar back a little bit, because we do know that they will be all sorts of a menace with
Understood. Yes, my lord.
their archers and stuff. He's going to be really easy to hit. Oh, even more reinforcements. Alright. Is that an ogre? No, it's just a man. It's but a man. Oh, that's a lot of reinforcements. Such is the way, then.
We obey.
Your orders? With haste.
The treachery.
Mortar.
And have you guys blow up that unit of handguns there. That's going to be by far one of their most dangerous units.
Yes, sir. Take position.
Hunter up. Mortars, you guys are actually a little bit too far forward.
True to cannons.
It shall be.
Grand Soulfire, because there's no reason not to kick it off. A lot of Empire Knights, though.
Ready for battle. Without
One
delay.
away, because they are going to try to get another charge off.
Sigmar.
Halberdiers.
Halberdiers up.
March. Quick march. No lingering.
Empire Knights come on around. Halberdiers get on into combat quickly now.
Quick march.
Volkmar, I need you to come on back.
Yes, quick.
Go ahead and accuse this poor fool here. Flee on away. Using your Opal Amulet, please.
Prepare for combat. Seeking the enemy.
Go ahead and explode these great swords next.
Moving now.
Go ahead and make sure these crossbowmen are getting their just desserts.
Sigmar guides us.
Push forward.
Swordsman. By God,
Get you moving up. Start firing that pistol on the guy in the back there. Volkmar is pretty easily handling this group. You can drop a banishment in on these advancing infantry lines.
ready for war. By Ulrich's wrath. All ranks.
Anyone wants to fight, I'm happy to give him one.
We obey.
Tear those infantry to pieces, those cavalry to pieces there.
Pound and drive.
Move you up, start ripping them to shreds as well. Fire on those swordsmen, or which hunter needs to flee if he can there. Gotta sprint back behind our lines, please. Go ahead and deal with these great swords here. Get the mortar switching targets to these handguns. Volkmar doing fine. Give yourself some ward save, melee attack, and then the soul fire.
Free company. Quickly.
Alright, looks like most of these Empire Knights are fleeing. Prepare for that charge there, please. Handguns, let's pull on back to the smidge. Shoot some arrows in on that flank. Hopefully the amulet once more just to stay safe. Gonna pull on through the line. We'll go ahead and use these great swords. There. Just before I pull them back to the smidge. Firing on these Empire Knights that are moving across. Keep getting those shots. Now the Knights are in on our line. They've got a lot of Knights. Starting to push us back. You're aware of their cavalry advantage. They're broken. Keep firing on the cavalry teams you can there. Come on up and around. Okay. Forming up the back line. Interesting choice. Keep ripping shots into these knights here. Keep riding down the crossbows. Volkmar has dealt with all these poor fools here. One over and try to get into combat with this Empire captain. Facing the wrong direction. Just a poor pull away. Get into that fight there. You guys come on in and cut down these. Move quick. Extra forward save. Accuse this group here. We're looking to pull on back. We're actually going to go ahead and accuse the knights instead. Ooh, can we explode these guys over here? Come on. Looks like even more reinforcements have arrived. Keep finishing off those knights. Handguns, let's try to make sure that no one comes on up on this flank here, just before keep moving. You guys hit the other knights there that are already weakened. Free company, let's go ahead and push on forward there. Their lord is down. The political landscape has shifted. We should have focus fired him to start. Reichland is now joining after the battle is well over. Thank you, Reichland. America during World War I. We did it. We would not have won without us. Alright, make sure that these last groups of crossbowmen are out of there. Can't even use our banishment. Blow up those crossbowmen, please. Gotta scare off the last of these forces that are still here. Pull on through. It's like we have got them. Well, these knights here are going to be a bit of a problem, aren't they? Oh, I say that. And these guys have been able to run around. Rough shot all over our poor troops. Keep hunting down those guys there, that's fine. Our poor archers. You guys go ahead and run on away as well. Gonna fight to the last man, are you?
What do you bid? No lingering.
What appears?
Ready for war.
Yeah. See y'all later. Thanks for coming on by. Happy you stopped by for the first stream, even if it was but a test. Welcome, Techie. You arrived, unless you've been here the whole time, kind of lurk, and you have arrived just in time for us to be smacking down on the final quest battle here. Cold of Ulrich knows the best way to become friends is by a swift punch in the face. $249 kills though go into the Sterling's Revenge. Didn't work. Right, quest complete. We actually can go ahead and take on captives for the first time. I think we're going to. Just maximize our replenishment since the Beastmen Horde is so close. Reap what they sow. Got another mission issued. Raise or sack the floating village. We now have all of the items that belong to Volkmar. Extra control for all of our provinces, on top of the bonus that you get for having the whole set. More melee attack, more weapon strength, and more leadership size. Good stuff.
The instrument of SIGMAR's
We'll go ahead and pass out these skills here, and then that is going to be the stream. Huge thanks to everyone who stopped on by. I appreciate you so much. This was pretty much just a kind of a test to make sure that the network was capable of handling everything, and so far it has been perfectly fine. I think we'll go for the blue line. Let's go for a disciplinarian for extra control.
SIGMAR
Friendly
has
here.
heard my prayers.
And his elite. Alright, but that is going to be all we do on the map here. Our next stream is going to be Friday there. I'm not sure exactly the time. It's going to be a bit later on. We'll probably be around 8 p.m. Central Time. We'll try to keep this going up every week, and we'll have Volkmar on Wednesday, and then our Troy campaign, whichever we do decide to go for it. It seems like the vote right now is leaning very heavily towards the Trojan side. I have all of the DLC for Troy except for the Amazons, which I think they're their own faction anyway, so we could be Rhesus Memnon or any of the other Trojan counterparts. I just don't have all of the Achaeans. I'm missing out on Ajax and Diomedes, as well as all the Mythos units, but that is going to be what we get up to in the next stream then. Once again, a huge thank you for everyone for stopping by. Been quite a good time. We'll see you back for the next stream of Volkmar.